Welcome to the circus. It's been a bit, due to various reasons. So, Chad, I got an email. So remember that, remember I got a application for a key for Steam Next Fest for the demo for Fantasy Maiden Wars. And then Fantasy Maiden Wars demo released like last week anyway. And I just got an email today. It was like, hey, so it turns out they released the demo early for Tokyo Game Show or something. And the embargo was lifted. And I'm just looking at this email like, embargo? What do you mean embargo? What kind of embargo was there? I didn't even have a key. They told me, they sent me embargo's up. Go ahead and play it. They didn't even give me a fucking key for it. So like, I can play it. But I mean, I can because the demo is just free. Because it's just a demo. So I don't have a key for the game. So I was just confused. That email was very confusing. That was very confusing. Anyway. It's time to go to the circus. I'm just getting my brace. The circus. Alright.
朝日に向かって歩いていくと、レームの周囲はどんどん明るくなっていった。
Let me just recap what's going on here. So Raymond walks towards the rising sun, her surroundings steadily brighten. So, I got dice. I remember that. I got QED7. I got passive resolution. And I got one fate. So, this time I'm going to aim for Sakuya's special dice. But I got a lot of high number dice. I got a lot of high number dice. So, we'll see how this goes. The plan is to maximize Flandra's influence on the game, but in this particular chapter I need to make sure the most influence gained in the chapter is Sakuya, which shouldn't be too difficult. Just to see your dice. Alright. I wonder what happens if everybody ties MVP. I wonder how it bases that when there's ties.
夜明けというにはちょっと明るすぎるかもしれない。
Yeah, the last chapter was the forest, and it was kind of weird. But I'm sure that that was a one-time chapter, and we're back to the usual. Dawn is breaking, perhaps a little too excitedly. It's very bright. That's bright enough to wake anyone up.
朝日のあまりの眩しさにレームは瞬きする。1回、2回。
Reimu blinks against the blinding morning light. Once. Twice.
3回瞬きすると周囲がすっと暗くなった。レームは思わず周囲を見回す。
When she blinks the third time, her surroundings go dark. Reimu looks around. Was that teleportation? Such trivialities don't surprise me anymore. Is this a circus?
人の気配を感じ
Wait,
たレーム
Reimu
が
knows what a
振り向く
circus
と
is?
マリサが立っていた。
Reimu turns back, sensing a presence. Marisa is standing there.
やっぱり来たか。
Figured you'd come.
マリサが苦笑いを浮かべるとテントの奥へと歩いていく。
Marisa grins wryly and walks into the tent. Follow Marisa. Oh, we're finally together. Now we just have to get out of this book world, I hope.
何があったのよとレームはマリサに聞く。
What happened to you? Reimu asks Marisa.
ちょっとしくじった。お前に助けてもらうほどのことじゃ。いや、少し困ってる。
I messed up a little, but it's not enough to need your help with... Well, actually, it is a little rough.
マリサによればこのサーカスは結界になっているらしい。外に出られるのはこの世界で最強の存在だけ。
According to Marisa, the circus is protected by a barrier. Only the strongest in this world can get outside. Try to go outside.
レームはテントの外に出ようと思って振り返ったが、入ってきた道がなくなっている。
Reimu turns around to leave, but the path she took to get here is nowhere to be found.
無駄だ。この世界の強さは持っている CP の量だけで決まるんだ。
It won't work. Strength in this world is only measured by how much CP you have. That's a thing? I mean, we're trapped in the circus. I believe so, mistress. I got 14.
安心しろ。この世界では CP は簡単に増やせる。そこのワゴンの主に勝負を挑んでみろ。
Oh boy. Don't worry, here in this world it's easy to get more cheat points. Just challenge the owner of that wagon over there to a contest. Okay.
ワゴンにはナンバー2と書かれている。
The wagon has number 2 written on it. Challenge number 2 to a contest.
ナンバー2はレームを睨むと、参加するなら 1CP だとぶっきらぼうに告げる。
Number 2 glares at Reimu. If you want to play, it'll be 1 cheat point. Okay.
ゲームのルールは簡
Stupid
単だ。
clown.
俺がコインを投げる。お前は表が出るか裏が出るかを言え。
The game is simple. I'll flip a coin, you call heads or tails.
そう言うと、ナンバー2はコインを空中に投げ上げた。
Number 2 then flips the coin into the air. Wouldn't Reimu be able to predict this sort of thing accurately? If she could use her ability, she would have had an easier time before now. Heads.
コインは裏面を見せた。
The coin lands on tails.
ナンバー2は得意げに、それ見たことか。世界の真実は裏側にあるんだと告げる。
See that? The truth of this world is on the underside. Number 2 declares smugly. Ugh, I'm so frustrated.
ゲームに負けて悔しがるレームに、マリサは
ナンバー2はコイン投げゲームで必ず裏を出すのさ。嘘だと思うならもう一度挑んでみろ。
という。
Reimu is frustrated, but she lost the game. Marisa says, Number 2 always gets tails in the coin flipping game. If you think I'm lying, try to face him again. You should have said something then. Try again. She really could have said that earlier, though.
ナンバー2はレームを睨むと、参加するなら 1CP だとぶっきらぼうに告げる。
Alright.
ゲーム、そういう。
Tails.
コインは裏面を見せた。
Coin lands on tails.
選手は天を仰ぐ。レームの勝ちだ。
Number 2 looks up to the sky in defeat. Reimu wins. I got 6 for that.
ナンバー2は泣きながらレームに勝利の報酬を渡した。
In tears, number 2 hands Reimu her prize for winning. Okay. At least I got something out of the deal.
さすがだな。ナンバー2はコイン投げで必ず裏を出す癖がある。
Not bad.
勝負ではそういう情報が大事になる。
とマリサ。
Whenever number 2 flips a coin, they get tails. That's the kind of info you want to get for future games, Marisa says.
もう分かったな。店主とゲームで勝負して、勝てば報酬として CP を獲得できるってわけだ。
Understand now? You play a game with the wagon's owner and you win, you get cheap points as a prize. We just have to win games. That means it'll be easier than the other stuff, right? I see. Well, that's
これ
easy.
だけならな。試しにそこでお前に負けて泣いてるやつに話しかけてみろ。
Easy to say, at least. Try talking to the person you just beat, the crying one. Why would I need to talk to the loser for?
ナンバー2は涙ながらに、どうかこの小さな企みを買ってください。今ならたったの 2CP ですとレームに訴える。
Crying number 2 begs Reimu, please buy this little schemes die from me. I'll give it to you for 2 cheap points. I don't... Should I? But like... I could benefit from a weaker dice. Yeah, I will buy it.
レームが CP を渡すと、ナンバー2は涙を流して喜んだ。
Reimu hands over the cheap points. Number 2's tears turn to happy ones. Thanks. I'm actually gonna take this because I want to have an even split, and I can get rid of this die because it's got 11. I've burned through so much of it. There we go. Wait, why are they so happy?
ゲームに負けた店主は手持ちのアイテムを CP に変えて生き延びようとする。
Any wagon owner who loses tries to keep themselves alive by exchanging their items for cheap points.
買うも買わないも自由だ。よく考えて買い物することだな。
You're free to buy it or not. Think carefully first. I see. Then we're not just saving up cheap points. We need to use it too. That makes things rather more difficult. Okay, so if I don't buy his dice, he dies. He fucking dies. Okay.
よし、次はもうちょっと本格的な勝負といこう。
Good, let's go find some more serious games to sink our teeth into.
マリサはそう言うと、 サーカスの奥へと踏み込んでいく。
She begins to walk deeper into the circus. Okay, I'm coming.
次はこいつらを全員ぶっ潰そう。それが一番 CP の稼ぎ方を覚えやすい。
Let's beat all these ones next. That'll be the easiest way to win some cheap points.
お前は実際にやって覚える方が簡単なタイプだろ。
You're the type that learns quickest by doing, right? Well, yes. Me too!
どのワゴンで勝負する？
Which
さっさと全部ぶっ潰そう。
which wagon do you want to
潰
challenge?
したワゴンで買い物できることも忘れるなよ。
Don't forget you can buy things at wagons you already beat. I would assume their numbers mean something. All the wagon owners use numbers for names. Go to number 8.
ナンバー8はレームをじろじろ見てからサイコロを2回振って2回とも8以下が出たら僕の負けでいいよと告げた。
Number 8 stares at Reimu. If you roll 2 times and get less than 8 on both, I'll admit defeat.
看板によると
According to the sign, reward for winning, 6 cheat points. Cost to play, 1 cheat point. Let's play. That seems easy.
1回目のサイコロだ。
This is
8
the
以下を出
first
せ
roll.
なければここで負けだ。
If it's not an 8 or less, Reimu loses. Well, I mean, I can literally just do this and we're good. Cool.
まだ負けたわけじゃない。
I haven't lost yet. This one will settle it.
2回目の
9 or higher, fail. I can just use... Yeah, there you go. 4.
嫌だ。
No!
ナンバー8は地団打を踏んだが観念してレームに報酬を渡した。
Number 8 stamps the ground, but then gives up and hands Reimu her reward. Good game. Just as planned. That's a pretty easy math problem.
どのワゴンで勝負する？
Which wagon do you
潰
want
し
to
たワゴンで
challenge?
買い物できる。
You can buy things at the wagons you already beat. They're gonna die if I don't buy.
ナンバー7はレームにちらりと視線を向けるとサイコロを1回だけ振って7が出たら俺の負けだと告げた。
Number 7 glances at Reimu. If you get one roll. If it's a 7, then I lose.
看板によると
According to the sign. 30? That's a big reward. Hmm. Seven. Okay, similar time.
どのワゴン？潰
Similar time. Number 5.
ナンバー5はレームに一礼するとサイコロを2回振って2回とも偶数なら負けを認めましょうと告
Number
げた。
5 bows to Reimu. Please roll twice. If you get an even result both times, I will admit defeat. Chat, is 0 an even number?
看板によると
According to the sign, I'll play.
1回目の
Okay. Roll the dice that is only evens and the little schemes dice.
あなたは幸運なようですね。
Seems you have some luck. Let's move on to the final roll.
最後
It's not an even number, Reimu loses. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Wow. I can't believe this.
そんなバカな。
But that can't
ナン
be.
バー5はしばらく絶句していたがやがて諦めたようにレームに報酬を渡した。
Number 5 is speechless for a moment, but eventually gives up and hands Reimu her reward. Okay. We did it. We won just as we were bound to. Good game.
どのワゴン潰し
Okay,
ナンバー
I will give you this big schemes die in exchange for 3 points. That guarantees a 7, boys. That guarantees a 7. I can roll the 5 in the little schemes and get a 7. Oh, we're scheming.
レームがし
Now I can live a little longer, number 5 says, shedding tears of joy. Oh, we're scheming. Good deal.
どのワゴン潰し
Do you sell me another one? I have nothing I can give you, number 5 tells Raymond with tears in his eyes. Alright.
どの潰した
看板
Get 1 roll. Roll a 7. That's it. That's a big reward.
レームは
Alright, here we go. Little scheme, big scheme.
嘘だ。ナンバー7は怒り心頭という表情になったが、やがて下品な笑みを浮かべ
It
た。
can't be. Rage takes over number 7's expression, but eventually it changes to a vulgar smile. He's gonna cheat.
実はさ、俺さ、CP がないんだ。でも世にも珍しいアイテムを持ってる。あんたにそいつをくれてやるよ。
Well, you see, I don't actually have any cheat points, but I got a really rare item. I'll give it to you if you keep quiet. Get angry with him. Allow it just this once. You're being vulgar, both of you. You want to say that again, punk? Eh? What was that, punk? Hold on, they're pissed. I don't know, Chad. Did he cheat me? But what's that rare item? He's got a really rare item. Oh shit. Just 1 point. Give me that rare item.
その時、雑音混じりの機械的な声が響いた。
Just then a staticky mechanical voice resounds.
ルール違反だナンバー7約束した CP を渡せなかったやつには消えてもらう
Number 7, you have broken the rules. Any who cannot hand over the promised amount of cheat points will disappear.
次の瞬間、ナンバー7はふっつりと姿を消
A
した。
moment later, number 7 vanishes in a puff of air. Supposed to be what happens if people run out of cheat points. I suppose I should give this chapter some credit. What a thrill! I love it.
ナンバー7のワゴンがあった場所には時計盤が1枚落ちていた。
Clock face lies on the ground where number 7's wagon used to be.
もらっておけよレイム
Take it,
何
Ramo.
もないよりマシだ
It's better than nothing. Clock face. Clock face. A carefully made clock face. An excellent article aside from the mirrored writing on it. Okay.
やり方は分かったな
Getting the
う
hang
ま
of
く
it.
やればちゃんと CP は増えていく
とマリサ。
Keep winning and you'll accumulate cheat points, Marisa says.
じゃあ本気の勝負ができる場所に行こうか
Let's head to the next games. That's where it gets real. How do you know so much about this?
その私はだないろいろと試して負けたんだよ勝負に負けて CP がすっからかんなんだ
Oh, well, a lot of trial and error. I lost, okay? I lost and now I'm flat out of cheat points. Unable to hold back a laugh. Thought so. If Marisa was actually at a cheat points, she would have been combusted by the scary voice.
レームはやや雑然とした通路にたどり着いた。
Ramo reaches a rather clustered road. A sign reads, North, green tent, not yet open. West, central plaza. South, blue tent. Where to now? Wow, it's like a festival. We'll put a bookmark in the giant book. Because this is an achievement.
レームはレームは
Ha ha ha. Talk to a passerby.
誰に話を聞く
Who will you talk to? Passerby A.
中央広場にはこのサーカスの支配人がいる。
The master of the circus is in the central plaza.
サイコロコレクターも集まってる。行く価値はあるぞ。
The die collectors are all there too. Definitely worth the visit. I'd like to go see the masters soon. I see.
誰に話し
Okay.
青テントにいるナンバー1はマジでやり手だ。
Number 1 in the blue tent has some serious skills.
あいつは口もうまい。交渉するなら冷静にな。
They got a silver tongue too. If you want to talk things through, you'll have to stay calm. Number 1, if we need a 1 on a dice roll, that might be difficult. I see.
誰に話を聞こう。通行人はあなたが緑テントで戦う権利を手に入れたらご相談したいことがありますと上品に告げる。
If you ever gain the right to play in the green tent, there's something I'd like to discuss with you, the passerby says in a refined way. Talk about pretentious. They're really high on their horse, huh?
誰に話を聞こ
That's all the information I need. So let's head to the plaza.
う。例
Well, let's hold on. Central Plaza and Blue Tent are open. Read the sign in front of the green tent.
看板によると
According to the sign, a renovated VIP zone is soon to open. A VIP pass is set to cost 30 cheap points. They're not open for business yet. We can go kill the other wagons and kill time all at once.
レームは
Oh my god, 30? I need 30, dude? Okay, alright, well let's go to the plaza first.
レームは広場にたどり着いた。
Rima reaches the plaza.
マリサによればサーカスから脱出するにはこの支配人に勝負を挑まねばならないらしい。
According to Marisa, you need to challenge the circus master in order to escape from the circus. Wow, this is all going so fast. Challenge the master.
支配人はレームを上から下まで観察してから丁寧に告げる。
Master gives Reimu a look up and down and then speaks in a polite tone.
あなたがレーム様ですね。
You must be
噂
Miss
は
Reimu.
メガネ耳にしております。
I've been hearing rumors for you for quite some time.
失礼ながらレーム様は最後の勝負をする権利をお持ちではありません。
I'm terribly sorry, Miss Reimu, but you do not possess final contest qualifications. Final contest qualification, and they turned us away just as quickly.
支配人は大げさにお辞儀する。
The master offers an exaggerated bow.
最強の一人だけがこのサーカスの外に出られる。これがルールです。
Only the strongest individual may leave this circus. That is the rule.
レーム様は未だ最強ではありません。
Miss Reimu, you are still not the strongest. Do I have to bring more cheat points?
レームが口にした疑問にマリサが答える。
Marisa answers Reimu's question.
このサーカスには12のワゴンがある。こいつらは全員最強の座を争ってる。
This circus has 12 wagons. Each of them is competing for the title of the strongest. So I've taken out 4 of them.
その中で一番 CP を稼ぐ。つまり 99CP を稼いで支配人に見せれば最後の勝負ができる。
Something tells me the game is trying to rid me of all my cheat points for the final chapter for a specific reason. And this chapter is inflating them to a currency where I have to basically cash out. So that's neat. We'll see how that goes. You gather the most cheat points out of all of them, 99 that is, and show it to the master and you can do the final contest. That sounds like work.
ならもう一つシンプルな方法もある。
There's an easier way though.
ワゴンを全部潰せば一番 CP を持っているやつはレイムだ。
If you beat all the wagons, you'll naturally have the most cheat points. Simple, right? There's the last one standing type of system. Barbaric, but I rather like it.
支配人が立つステージの周辺にはいかがわしい雰囲気の人物が数人うろうろしている。
Several shady looking people are hanging around the stage the master is standing on.
マリサが
あいつらはサイコロコレクターだ。
という。
They're dice collectors, Marisa says. Go up to the clown in front of the gate.
二人がピエロに近づくとピエロの方から声をかけてきた。
Pair goes up to the clown. The clown speaks to them first.
紅白の方は中級通行証をお持ちではありませんね。
The red-white one doesn't have a middle rank pass, does she? We need a pass? That's annoying. Perhaps, but it also means we won't run into really strong opponents first thing. What's a middle rank pass?
お客様の資格を証明するものです。
It's a way to show, well, your qualifications.
中級通行証をお持ちでない方は 黄テントと赤テントには入場いただけません。
Those without a middle rank pass aren't allowed to enter the yellow tent or the red tent. Oh, it's one of those.
2人がピエロに紅白
How much?
中級通行証を得るには 10CP が必要だ。
You need 10 cheap points to acquire a middle rank pass. Pay to win.
2人がピエロ紅白
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna pay right now.
支配マリ
No point in rushing that. Show the master all of my cheap point. Talk to the
4
collectors.
人のコレクターのうち2人はサイコロを欲しがっていて、2人はサイコロを CP で譲ると言っている。
Collectors say that the 4 of them, 2 want dice, the other 2 will give dice in exchange for cheap points. Talk to the collectors who want dice, talk to the collectors who give dice. I like my dice. I want to see what they say.
サイコロが欲しいというコレクターは2人いる。
There are 2 collectors say they want dice. Talk to collector 1 or collector 2. Collector 1.
レームは欲しいものリストを手に取った。
Remember receives a list of things the collector is willing to buy. Big schemes for 3. Little schemes for 3. That's not bad to trade in when they're down to their last uses. Don't make the trade.
4人
Okay, so I can sell a big scheme and a little scheme. What's this guy
レ
want?
ームは
Anger and rage and fury. Sell my fury die. So I have fury, but I have a rage plus. Okay. So if I had delayed, I guess I could have sold my angry dice, but that's all right. And you can trade cheap points for dice. So it's a way to exchange for dice for games. Okay.
支配マリス
Okay, I want to see what they're offering. Let's see what dice they're offering. Collector 3.
レ
The big schemes, okay, he sells the big schemes for 10. He sells the little schemes for 10. A resignation for 15. Don't need any of them.
4人
That shit ain't cheap. So you can't, yeah, you sell them for a lot less than you buy them for.
サイ
What's this guy selling? Probably okay, desperation. That rolls ones. That does roll ones. Contest, that also rolls ones. Dissatisfaction, that only rolls ones. A die born with the feeling that nothing is ever enough. So I probably will need this dice to take on Wagon 1. But obviously that's a lot of points for that. I could also just... I don't know.
支配
Do I have an easy way to roll only a 1? I actually don't have a way to roll only a 1. In fact, even if I get that dice, I still have to roll 2 dice, so I need a dice with a 0. And that's a multiplier. That's 2. That's a copy dice. So actually rolling a 1 right now is impossible. Alright. I need 2 dice. I need a dice with a 1 and a dice with a 0 on it. And I have my dice, which does have a 1 on it. But the only 0 dice I have is a multiplier. Okay.
Leem は豪華な回廊にたどり着いた。看板によると
Sign reads East Green Tent, South Plaza, West Red Tent. Let's talk to some lads before I head to the blue tent. This guy.
通行人はあなたが緑テントで戦う権利を手に入れたらご相談したいことがありますと上品に
Okay, that's the same passerby. That's the same guy.
緑だが
The green tent is where number 42 is.
そいつは13が鍵だと言っていた。
The green 10 is where number 42 is. They don't play tricks, they're just strong. But someone beat number 42 once. They said this. 13 is the key. 13 times 4. Right? No. No, because 13 times 4 is 52. 13, 26, 39, 52. 13 is the key. I'm assuming maybe he means that the dice you get from stall 13 is required. Because I can roll a 42 with a 7 times 6. If my math is right. 7, 14, 21. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. Yeah. 7 times 6. So if I roll a 6 with my QED, that gets 42. If only 7 times 8 was that, but it's alright. The only way to roll a 42 is with that special dice or Flandre's dice. Which would explain why Flandre's dice is a multiplier of 7, I suppose. Okay, that's good information. I can only go, talk to the clown in front of the red tent. No, the red tent and the yellow tent are blocked. So let's head, east is towards green and blue. Oh, the exit. Okay. The exit is between the red and the yellow tent. Yeah, I can't go that way. I can go north, east, south. So we'll go south. We can enter the blue tent from here. Reaches the road filled with lively music, assigned seeds, north, central plaza, east, blue tent, west, yellow tent. Talk to the passers-by. Rumor has it the ones in the yellow tent have a lot of pent-up anger about society. And a die collector turns that anger into cheap points. What a dirty way to do things. A business to be found wherever you go. I see. Okay, so there's a guy in the yellow tent who gives you Angie dices. If you can't pull off an easy win against your opponents, find different opponents. It's an important skill. If you look around and can't see the sucker, then, well, it's practically the first rule of competition, although there's more to it, of course. I would go straight for the strongest one first. If you can't find the sucker, well, what does that mean? Got enough cheat points? If you're short, I can give you some in exchange for your vitality. 5 cheat points for 5 HP. Oh shit. Don't do that. When you need me, give me a shout. I'll be waiting right here. Okay, thanks, dude. Alright. Your immortal soul. Alright, let's head in the blue tent. We have number 47, number 1, and number 6. The best choice of a foothold to start our conquest. This is the blue tent where the strays gather. Tell me some information. Number 47. Number 47 does everything their own way, but they do follow the rules. Oops, I shouldn't be talking about this. I'm gonna slip him a little cheat point. Number 6 is strong in an honest way. You'll want to prepare well before challenging them. Am I gonna have to roll a 6? I guess I can always check, right? Okay. C. If you're short, oh, another guy who, oh shit, he takes 10 for 10. Alright, let's check the stalls. Ooh, chat, do you remember which one he said had a silver tongue? Was that number 47? He said had a silver tongue? That motherfucker. Let's take a look at number 6. I am old now. Contests like these no longer hold my interest, number 6 says.
だがナンバー1を目の前から消してくれたなら君と勝負してもいい。
But if you get number 1 out of my sight, I will play against you. Alright, quit being lazy and just play us already.
どのワゴンを見てみよう。
Okay, so that guy is just angry. Number
大
47.
柄なナンバー47は47を出したらお前らの勝ちだと
The large number 47 cackles and says, if you roll 47, you win.
看板によると
According to the sign, reward for winning 13. Cost to play 3. If you roll 47, $47 is impossible to roll. Which makes me wonder if it actually wants me to roll 47 or if it wants me to roll a 4 and a 7. Because there's something sneaky about this game. Rolling a 13. He said that the secret... No, that was number 42. That was number 42. He said the secret to winning against number 42 was 13. 47... Okay. I think there's something here he's not telling me, and that guy at the stand's gonna give me more information. Okay, what's number 1 do?
ナンバー1は忙しそうに荷造りをしている。
Occupied with packing something. What are you doing?
ナンバー1はレームをちらりと見ると、わしはこれから最後の勝負に行くと偉そうに告げる。
Number 1 glances at Reimu. I'm about to go to the final contest, they say haughtily.
最後の勝負ってのは、このサーカスから出ていくための勝負のことだなと、マリサが耳打ちしてくれた。
The final contest is the one where if you win, you can get out of the circus. Will you be able to win?
わしはこの世界にあるすべてのサイコロを持っておる。負けるはずがない。
I possess every die that exists in the world. I cannot lose.
だがそこでナンバー1は少しだけ苦々しげな
I
感
bet he
じがし
doesn't
た。
have the dice that only rolls a 1. But the number 1 gives a somewhat pained expression.
そう、たった一つ。マイペースという名のサイコロ以外のすべてを持っておる。
I have them all except for my die. I can understand how number 1 feels. Why wouldn't they start with the strongest ones for their collection? Tell them you'd be willing to part with my die. What? I need to give him my dice? I need to give him my dice.
本当か？
Truly?
ナンバー1は大声で叫ぶ。いいだろう。5CP でどうだ？
Truly, number 1 cries. Very well, how about 5? That's too cheap. Come on, you're going to fight the final battle, dude.
マイペースのサイコロをめぐって熱い話し合いが繰り
A
広
heated
げられる。
discussion over the sale of my dice die ensues. Number 1 zeal gets you, get into them for 3. End up getting into for 5. Get them to throw in a bonus with 10 or lower. Bro, you better fucking give me. Give me lower. Wait, I don't need to roll that dice. I can roll the dice I'm about to cash in. Okay. I demand a bonus. Come on, cough it up.
ナンバー1は、わかった。ならば、一か八かのサイコロをおまけしてやる。
Fine, then I'll throw in a
と切り出した。
desperation die on the side. A little more. Give me a little
マイ
more.
ペースのサイコロをめぐって、
Number 1 zeal gets you. Give him this for 5. End up giving it in for the 5. I want a better bonus. A 7 or lower. %83% chance. Okay.
ナンバー1は、一か八かではなく、満たされなさのサイコロをおまけしてや
Oh,
る。
wait, that's a good one.
と切り出した。
And instead of a desperation die, I'll throw in a dissatisfaction die. Suggest you be fine with desperation. No, I'll take. It's a deal. You got it. It's a deal.
ナンバー1は、よし、 ではさらばだと偉そうに挨拶すると
Excellent.
ワゴンを畳んで去っていっ
Then
た。
I bid you farewell, says number 1 haughtily before packing their wagon up and leaving. Yeah, I got the 1 die. I got 5 EXP for that, dude. Let's see. Big schemes. Flounder for 5 attack or an excitement dice. I don't need dice right now. My dice is full, so I'm gonna take Flounder first, but I should get another level or 2 as I go through here. So I'll get the 5 attack from Flounder. But I need to pay attention to Sakuri's gain as well. The simplest solutions are the best kind. Alright. That was some good haggling. Good luck.
ここは青テント。はぐれ者のたまり場だ。
とマリサ。
Okay, so now I can play number 6.
ナンバー6はサイコロを3回振れ。最初は1、次は2、最後に3を出してみせろと年老いた声で告げた。
Roll 3 dice, number 6 says in elderly tones. The first must be 1, the second 2, and the final one must be 3. I can easily produce a 1 and a 2. I cannot produce a 3 very easily. How does this work exactly?
看板によると
According to the sign, reward for winning 13, cost to play 3. Hold on. So it says roll 3 dice, which means that I would roll them 1 at a time, right? So the first dice I would roll, then the second dice, then the third. I don't have to roll 2 sets. 3 sets of 2, right?
どのワ
I need some info.
ここ
I need some info. You still need to roll 3 sets of 2. That's what I'm worried about, right? I have to roll a 1. I have to roll a 1 with 2 dice. A 2 with 2 dice. And then a 3 with 2 dice. Which, the 3 is guaranteed. I can actually guarantee the 3. I can guarantee the 3. But there's literally no way for me to get the 1 right now. Without a dice that has 0 as a face, I cannot make a 1. I actually don't need a 1. I don't need a 0 dice. I don't need a 0 dice for 2, but if I get a 0 dice, then I can pair it with little schemes, and then I can, like, a 0 dice literally completes this. But nobody's selling a 0 dice. So I need to get my hands on one.
誰
A 0 dice is absolutely required, yeah.
ナンバー
I'm gonna slip him a point.
ありがてえ。ナンバー47と勝負するならもっと熱く戦おうぜと言えば裏メニューが出てくるぜ。
Thanks much. If you're gonna fight number 47, tell them let's have an even more intense fight. It's code to make him challenge you to a different contest. Simply cannot bring myself to like such things, and that's okay. I see.
誰に
Okay, I'm going back to the book.
こ
I'm gonna go back to the book. South Road, right?
レームはに
Ah, wrong way. East Road. There we go. Just gonna put one in the book. Alright.
レームは
Alright, let's check out his other game. I mean, I can spend the 10 points right now to get a pass, but I feel like I can probably get away with doing the blue tent if I just I need to figure out what's going on with this guy. I need to find a 0 dice. Faded Memories would be great at this point in time. Alright,
どの
number 47. What's going on?
大柄なナンバー47が看板
13 cost 3. Let's have an even more intense fight.
ナンバー47は歪んだ笑顔を浮かべるとそう来なくっちゃなと叫んだ。
Number 47 grins in a twisted way. Just what I was hoping for, they
ナンバー
exclaim.
47は腕まくりをする。さあ、最高に熱い勝負を
Is
し
he
よう
gonna
ぜ。
punch me? Number 47 rolls up their sleeve. Time for the most intense contest the world has ever seen.
腕相撲勝負の始まりだ。
It's time for an arm wrestling competition. Oh, baby. I'm ready. He secretly does arm wrestling.
ナンバー47は顔を真っ赤にして全力を振り絞る。
Number 47's face turns bright red as they muster every last bit of their strength. I can't win this. It's an even match. Overcome them with pure strength. I forgot that I cashed in my die. Well, I have no penalties. Hit the big rage. Let's burn a QED. Why not? 14.
タイミングか、それとも純粋な腕力か。レームはナンバー47を吹っ飛ばした。
Whether by clever timing or pure arm strength, Rainbow sends number 47 flying. Powerful victory if I ever saw one.
ナンバー47は信じられないという顔で首を振りながら起き上がる。
Number 47 looks at Rainbow in disbelief, then shakes their hand and gets up.
そして、お前は熱い戦いがしたいと言ったよな、と叫ぶと襲いかかってくる。
You said you wanted an intense fight. Well, here it comes, they exclaim before attacking Reimu. Aren't you? They're breaking the rules.
その時、雑音混じりの機械的な声が響いた。
Uh-oh. Just then a staticky mechanical voice resounds.
レイムはもっと熱く戦おうぜと提案し、契約は結ばれた。違反はない。
Reimu suggested that she wanted a more intense fight and the contract has been bound. There is no rule violation here. We should be more careful with our words in this circus. Oh, but I don't think that argument holds any water at all. No choice but to fight. He's got 47
ナンバー
HP.
47はドタドタと駆け寄ってくる。
Number 47 noisily runs at Reimu. I could almost fucking kill him in one hit. Okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter, so I just gotta burn whichever dice that I want to burn. Okay.
レームの狙いすました蹴りがナンバー47を直撃する。
Reimu's well-aimed kick lands a direct hit on number 47.
ナンバー47はうずくまった。
Number 47 hunches over in pain. Yikes! I'm not sure this is the time to be happily saying I did it.
ナンバー47はドタドタと駆け寄ってくる。
You're gonna go for another hit, my guy? What are you doing? Bro, stay down. Stay down.
レームの一撃がナンバー47の顔面に命中
Reimu's
する。
attack hits number 47 in the face. I'm just getting started. The fight's over.
レームの一撃でナンバー47は倒れたが、それでもノロノロと起き上がろうとしている。
Reimu's attack knocks number 47 down, but they still try to slowly get up anyway.
とどめの一撃が必要だ。
They need one more hit to stay down. Kick them in the vitals. Attack with all your might. Okay.
レームの蹴りがナンバー47の急所を直撃する。
Reimu's kick hits number 47 right in the vitals.
ナンバー47は白目を向いて仰向けにひっくり返る。
Number 47 faints and falls over backwards. Oh my, good grief.
その時、雑音混じりの機械的な声が響い
Just
た。
then, a staticky mechanical voice resounds.
ナンバー47、契約に従い、熱い戦いを見せろ。
Get up, number 47. You agreed to it. Show us how intensely you can fight. I'm not sure they're up for it.
ピクリともしないナンバー47に雑音混じりの声が告げる。
Number 47 doesn't even budge. A staticky mechanical voice resounds.
ナンバー47は契約を破った。重大なルール違反だ。消えてもらう。
Number 47 has broken the contract, a grave violation of the rules. Now, disappear.
次の瞬間、ナンバー47はぷっつりと姿を消し
A
た。
moment later, number 47 puffs out of existence. Sheesh. They lived by bad faith arguments, they died by them. I told you we need to be careful about our words here.
ナンバー47が倒れていた場
A
所に
my
は
die lies on
マイ
the
ペース
ground.
のサイコロが落ちていた。
戦利品が渋いな。
とマリサ。
Kind of an understated spoil of war. You know what? I'm gonna take that, and I'll cash it on the permanence dice is something I probably shouldn't cash in, but I can't trade it for any points, and it only has 2 uses. It's better than nothing.
ここは
Best choice for a foothold to start our conquest. Now the problem is I still need a 0 dice, and nobody sells one. There's no faded memory dice or dice with just 0 on it. So I think I've done all I can here.
レームは
So I need to buy the I need to buy the pass now because there's nowhere else I can go.
レームは
I do have a lot of health I can trade for more points. But yeah, we're gonna head to Central Plaza. Hmm.
支配人が立つステージ。マリサが
Okay. Show him my
マ
points.
リサが 99CP 稼ぐのが面倒ならすべてのワゴンを潰すしか
Hitting
ない。
99 is too much work just to defeat all the wagons. No cheating allowed, I guess. It'll be obvious to be very precise when checking such a thing. Yeah, but I actually have I have 55 that I can get from using my HP, which I really shouldn't do that, but that's a thing I can do. No cheating allowed.
支配マリサ
All right, we gotta talk. We gotta buy the pass.
こうレームは 10CP をピエロに見せた。
Maybe shows the clown 10.
確認しました。中級通行証をお持ちください。
Everything is in order. Please take this middle rank
中級
pass.
通行証で
Middle rank pass. You can now enter the yellow tent and the red tent. Good. Okay. A nameplate proving you're a top-rate player made from precious rocks found in the desert. It's a fucking monolith. And a rat for some reason. Well, I got 3 HP for that. Surprise. That has 0s on it. But it's not reliable. Sakuya gives attack plus 3. I want Sakuya anyway. Extreme excitement. No, we'll take Sakuya. And impartiality, which I can just trade in for my fairness, I guess. 4, 6, 8. So it's still even numbers. It's still even numbers, yeah. So direct upgrade. It's important to keep your weapons in working order. Alright, so influence is now tied between Sakuya and Flandre. Not exactly easy to carry around. Why make something like this a pass? I still think it's pay to win.
支配人
Alright, let's see. So now I can go the west road between the 2
レーム
tents
は
here.
カラフルな飾りでいい。
North, central, yellow.
That-
Tell me stuff.
私は占い師です。
Hmm.
あなたの運勢を占いましょうか。
I am a fortune teller. Would you like me to tell me your fortune? Yeah.
あなたの良い未来が見えましたが、
I was able to see a good future for you, but I don't believe in fortune telling anyway.
誰に話し
But what, Mitch? But what?
通行人 B は周囲をキョロキョロと見回してから小声でレームに告げる。
Passerby B glances around and lowers their voice to talk to Raymond.
へへ、良いサイコロが手に入りましてね。チャンスは一度きり。どうしやすか。
Heh heh. Got some good dice. One time offer, you win? One time offer, what does that mean? If we pick maybe later, that probably means they'll wait around for us. What do you got?
怖いのに見つかったらおしまいだ。急いで決めてください。
We don't want anything scary finding us. Hurry up and decide for both our
通行
sakes.
人 B は大きな企みを取り出した。
Just the big schemes die.
今なら 6CP ですぜ。
6 if you buy now. I don't need it.
次はこちらで。
Next up is this one.
通行人 B は懐を探ると
Fishes around their
激怒を
pocket,
取り
takes
出
out
し
a
た。
rage dice.
今なら
Don't need it.
15CP。
15 if you buy it now. I don't need it.
最後のサイコロで
This is
す。
the last one I got. Faded
通
memories.
行人 B は懐
Come
を
on,
探
faded
ると
memories.
大激怒を取り出し
Fury,
た。
fuck you.
今なら2
25? I'll kill you. I don't need it.
へへ
Hehe.
通行人 B
Passer B leaves. They were really shady.
誰に
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. I didn't need any of his fucking dice anyway.
ここだけの話だけど、私はあの怪しげな通行人 B と連絡が取れるんだ。一度だけなら呼び戻せるけど、どうする？
Just between you and me, I know how to get in touch with that shady passerby B. I can call them here, but only once. Want me
呼び
to?
戻すとなると、まあちょっと手間がかかるがね。
If you do, well, it'll take a bit of time. No, I'm good.
誰？
I'm good. Fuck that guy. Piece of shit.
例
Alright, let's head to the yellow tent.
非テントだ。サーカス初心者を卒業したら、次はここか赤テントで戦うことになる。
とマリサが言う。
This is the yellow tent. When you graduate from being a novice circus goer, you either start playing here or in the red tent. The yellow tent is for intermediate level players too.
誰に話を聞く？
That guy's got a 0 on his. We had 9-0-23.
赤テントにはイカサマ師しかいません。
The red tent
あそこ
only
で
has
勝負して
cheaters in
は
it.
あなたの品格が傷つきます。
If you play there, people won't think you're very classy.
特にナンバー90は、おっと、下品なことを口走るところでした。
Especially number 90. Oh, but look at me. I was about to talk behind someone's back. You shouldn't do that.
誰に話す？
You shouldn't do that. That's bad behavior.
ナンバー13は赤テントで最も卑怯な人間です。特定のサイコロの目を出なかったことにしてしまうのですから。
Number 13 is the biggest coward in the red tent. They'll negate specific numbers when you roll
ど
them.
の目が出なかったことになるかですか？
Which
忘れ
numbers
て
do
し
they
まいまし
negate?
たね。
Oh, I seem to have forgotten.
誰に話し？
Fuck all of you guys. Fuck all of you guys.
へへ。どんなワゴンでも絶対に楽
Hey,
し
you
め
Haggling.
ない本物のゲームはいかがです？
How about a real game? You can't find fun like this in any of the wagons.
6の倍数を出せればあんたの勝ちでさ。ただしあんたが負けたときは、へへ。
If you roll a multiple of 6, you win, but if you lose, heh heh.
この通行人はレームとの非公式な勝負を望んでいるようだ。
This passerby appears to want to challenge Raymond to an unofficial contest. If I roll a multiple of 6, is there an easy way to do that? I'm just thinking. I can roll it with big schemes and dissatisfaction. So I can roll it no matter what. Accept your challenge.
ここで6の倍数を出せなければレームの負けだ。
Maybe it doesn't roll a multiple of 6, she loses. Victory or failure? Zero is a multiple of 6, chat. Did you know that? Okay. Alright. Sure. I guess it is.
へへ。なかなかやりますね。
Heh heh. You're pretty good.
通行人がそう言いながら CP をレームに渡す。
Passerby leaves Raymond with that and some cheat
その
points.
時雑音混じりの機械的な声が響いた。
Just on a staticky mechanical voice for sounds. I don't like where this is going.
無許可の勝負は禁止だ。
Unpermitted contests are forbidden.
多少なら見逃すが、お前がこのルールに違反するのは9回目だ。
While if,
8回目の時、次はないと警告もしている。
while a few can be overlooked here and there, this is your 9th time breaking this particular rule, and I warned you after the 8th that there would not be another warning.
次の瞬間、通行人 C はふっつりと姿を消した。
Ah! A moment later, Passerby C vanishes in a puff of air. Of course that would disqualify you. Yes, I've seen people like this before. I have indeed. What an awful loser that person was. It may be some sort of disease. I recommend seeing a physician. They overlooked it 8 times. I have to respect the generosity.
起点とだ。サーカス初心者を卒。
Alright. Yellow 10 is for intermediate level players. Well, let's talk to number 0.
ナンバー0は無言のまま両手で大きな丸を示した後、両手でバッテンを作った。
Number 0 silently uses their hands to form a 0, then moves their hands to form an X.
看板によると、
According to the sign, reward for winning 18. Cost to play 5. What does that mean? Does that mean I can't roll a 0? He uses his hands to form a 0, then moves their hands to form an X. Xing out a 0 means don't roll a 0, right? Fucking talk to me, asshole! I don't know what's going on!
起点
どの
I'm not about to gamble.
ナンバー23は、我が名はナンバー23。世界のすべてと直接的、あるいは非直接的に何らかの関係を持つ存在と、よくわからない自己紹介をする。
Number 23 says, My name is number 23. All things are somehow directly or indirectly appropriate to something. A strangely incomprehensible introduction.
私がナンバー23である以上、いかなる勝負が待っているかは自明であろう。
For as long as I am number 23, it should be self-evident what my contest would be.
看板によると、
According to the sign, reward for winning 18. Cost to play 5. Well, what a weirdo. Yes, well, they are strange. I'll give you that. It should be self-evident. I can't roll a 23. I can't do that. Hmm.
起点とだ。
Okay. What about number 9?
ナンバー9は、僕はナンバー9。僕と君とでサイコロを振り合って、より大きな出目を出した方の勝ち。
Number 9 declares, I am number 9. The two of us will roll against each other, and whoever rolls higher wins. That's really easy to beat your ass on. Best of 3. 5 to play, 18 to win. Yep.
ナンバー9はサイコロを2つ振った。
Number 9 rolls 2 dice.
ナンバー9の出目は98だ。
Number 9 gets a 98. How did he get a 98?
99以上を出さなくては、レームは1本選手される。
Reimu needs to roll a 99 or higher, or she'll have 1 loss.
ナンバー9はにっこりと笑うと、僕の実力が分かった？今降参すれば 2CP 返すよ。
Number 9 smiles. Do you see my true power now? If you surrender, I'll return 2 of your cheat points, they suggest. Ugh, shut up. There must be some sort of trick to it. Go to the next round.
ナンバー9は君は負けるのが好きなようだねと言いながらサイコロを2つ振った。
You must enjoy losing, says number 9 before rolling 2 dice.
ナンバー9の出目は97だ。
He rolls a 97.
98以上。ナンバー9はにっこりと笑うと格の違いが分かったでしょ。今降参すれば 3CP 返すよ。
Number 9 smiles. You see the gap between us now, right? If you surrender, I'll return 3 of your cheat points. Yes, they roll a little too high. Ugh, I hate this person. Fuck you.
ナンバー9は渋い顔になると
Number 9 looks reluctant.
分かったよ。 4CP 返してあげるから降参しない？
Are you
と聞いてくる。
serious? Fine, I'll give you 4 cheat points. Will you surrender now? I just said I wanted to go to the next round, didn't I?
ナンバー9はさらに渋い顔になると実力差がわからないかな。いいよ、5CP 返す。降参しようという。
Number 9 looks even more reluctant now. You really don't see how much stronger than you I am. Fine, I'll return 5. Surrender? Be quiet and play me!
ナンバー9は君は本当に頑固だねと言いながらサイコロを2つ振った。
What you roll, bitch? You really are stubborn before rolling 2 dice.
ナンバー9の出目は
Fuck!
96だ。
Number 96 rolls.
97以上
Raise the roll 97 or high. Ah! He tricked me!
ナンバー9は満面の笑みで弱い子を踏みにじるのは僕の趣味じゃないんだけどごめんね。
Number 9 flashes a big smile. I'm sorry, I don't actually like stomping the weak like
レー
this.
ムの負けだ。
Reimu loses. Shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you! Your face is red, Flan. There's some trick here.
起点とだ。
I lost my point for that. Okay, hold on. I guess we need to start sliding some fucking points.
特に
Give me some
あなたは
information.
品格というものをよくわかっておられる。
I see you have a proper understanding of what classiness entails.
ナンバー90は勝負の最中に時刻を聞いてきますが絶対に答えてはいけません。
Number 90 will ask you for the time in the middle of the contest. You must not answer them. Someone like this has no right telling us what's classy and what isn't. The less classy they are, the more they talk about it. I see.
誰に
Okay.
どの目が出な
Tell me.
あなたは品格というものをよく
Receive a
わかって
proper
おられる。
understanding of what classiness entails.
ナンバー13は2から5までの数字を出なかったことにします。対策した方がいいですね。
Number 13 negates the numbers 2 through 5, making them so they will never be rolled. You want to play around that. So 2, 3, 4, and 5 don't work. Thanks. Repulsive. Calm down, Remy. I'll give them a good punch for you later.
誰に話
Flandra's gonna kill the guy in the 9 one.
起点。
Alright, well, I should have backed out. I should have backed out and got my refund, but I thought maybe he wasn't gonna roll a 96. I thought he was gonna roll like a 2. I thought he used all his dice and he only had shit dice at that point. But I was wrong, okay? I was wrong. I get it. I'm fucking wrong. I got it. But we'll get him next time. But first we need to get our fortune told and tell me.
あなた
Hand over.
赤テントのナンバー7と戦い勝利する未来が見えます。
I see a future in which you fight number 7 in the red tent and win.
ただしこの未来は絶対とはお約束できません。
Can't say for sure this future will come to pass. I think we can trust this reading. I see, then we better move quickly.
誰には
Okay.
れ
Well, let's go to the red tent. So this should be 42.
赤テントだな。
Wait, who the fuck's 42? Oh, he must be in the green tent.
中級者向けの場所だ。
とマリサ。
There's the red tent, so in the yellow tent are for people a little more experienced in the circus. Wow, you could probably put on a play here. Okay, let's talk to the passerbys. Only one.
ナンバー7は赤テントの面汚しだ。あいつは勝つ気がない。
Number 7 is a disgrace to the entire tent. They don't even want to win.
俺があんたなら真っ先にナンバー7を叩き潰すね。
If I were you, I'd go defeat them first. Okay.
誰
Well, I did get a fortune for that, right? So...
ナンバー7はお前のためのラッキーセブンにようこそ。
Welcome to a lucky 7 for you, says number 7 excitedly.
俺に勝ちたければ7以下を1回、7以上を1回、7を1回出してみせろ。覚えたか？
If you want to beat me, you have to roll a 7 or lower, a 7 or higher than exactly a 7.
看板によると
According to the sign, 18, 5. That seems kind of easy. Yeah, a little too easy, actually. It's, I still need to keep my little schemes at 2 uses for the blue tent guy. Alright.
1回目のサイコロだ。7以下を出さなくてはレームの負けだ。
It's the first roll. If Rainbow can't roll a 7 or lower, she loses. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I have that. Yeah, I'll just use one of Remy's die. Okay.
こいつは肩慣らしだ。そうだろう？次に行ってみようぜ。
It's just a warm up for you, Han. Let's get to the next one. The next one will be a warm up
2回
too.
目のサイコロ
This is
だ。
the first roll. If Rainbow can't roll a 7 or higher, she loses. Okay. So I just need to roll higher than a 7, so I can just use... ...92% chance. Okay, don't do that.
ほうほう。だが、あんたが本当に幸運かどうかは次で
Well,
決まる
well.
さあ、勝負だ。
Well, your true luck will be tested on this final roll. It's on.
最後のサイコロだ
It's。the final roll. If Rainbow can't roll a 7, she loses. I can do that. This is a guaranteed 7. Yeah.
ああ、あんたの幸運は本物だ。ナンバー7は笑顔で拍手すると、
Ah,
レー
your
ムに報酬を
luck is
手渡
indeed
し
true. Number 7 smiles and claps their hands. Then hands Rainbow their reward. Nice. That went off without a hitch, which makes sense when you stop and think about it.
赤テントだ。
Okay. Okay, alright. So we got one down here. Oh, it even keeps track of them. I like this chapter, actually. This chapter's cool. It's all dice puzzles and dice games. Probability, but you're trying to make the probability less about probability and more about certainty. And I got to kick a clown in the ribs for trying to cheat me. So, you know, it's got a little bit of everything.
どのワゴンを見てみよう。
So, okay, so number 13 negates 2 through 5, and number 90 said if he asks you about the time, don't answer him. So, let me see. Can I roll a 13 without the need of 2, 3, 4, or 5? 8 plus 5 is 13. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, it cancels 5s. It cancels 5s, so that doesn't work. 2, 3, 4, and 5 gets canceled. So the only way to roll a 13 is to roll a 6 and a 7. Which can be rolled like that. And can be rolled from that. But the odds of rolling that are very slim. Basically a 1 and 3, right? Because a A third of the dice is 6, and a third of the dice is 7. And 6 plus 7 is 13. So, yeah, I'd have about a 1 in... Maybe like a 25-30% chance. Because I can't use 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5 gets negated. So the only way to actually make 13 is with 7 and a 6. And a 12 plus 1. But I don't have a 12. So 7 and a 6 is the only number combination that works. Which is possible with these dice. But let's talk to 90 first.
ナンバー90は俺に勝つのは簡単だぞ。90以下を出せばいいんだからなと言ってゲハハと笑う。
It's easy to beat me because all you have to do is roll a 90 or lower, number 90 says with a guffaw.
看板によると
According to the sign, reward for winning 18. Cost to play 5. Ask how many times you need to roll.
ナンバー90はにやりと笑うと90回さと言う。
Number 90 smirks and says 90 times.
看板によると
According to the sign, reward for winning 18. Cost to play 5. I have to roll a dice 90 times. I cannot do that. Okay.
レーム
Not yet open. We're going to the book. We're going to the book first before I
し
play any fucking games with that.
レー
Okay. You gotta roll 90 times. I don't have enough dice rolls for that. But it says that he cheats.
レームは
He cheats by, if he asks you the time, don't respond. But like... Why would he need to cheat, right? Okay, let's see how the game goes.
ナンバー90は俺に勝つの看板
Hold on, I can talk to number 7. Do you have a dice?
ナンバー7は
Give me 10, I'll give you a consistency die.
譲ろうと笑顔でレームに告げる。
Consistency die. Oh! The constancy die, which blocks debuffs. So they wants me to use that for number 13, but I don't need to do that. No
レ
thanks.
ームは
Reimu leaves some other time.
あかっ
So that's always an option. Okay. Well, let's kill this
な
guy.
んかん
Alright, here we go.
1回目のサイコロだ。
This is the first roll. Oh boy.
「レームは繰り返しサイコロを振り続ける。
Reimu continues to roll dice over and over.
28回振ったところでナンバー90が「おお、今何時だ?」と聞いてき
After
た。
rolling the 16th time, number 90 asks, "Hey, what time is it?" Answer that it's midnight, so it's 12 o'clock. Ignore them. Why? What kind of fucking... What even is this? Ignore them.
レームが90回目を振るとナンバー90はゲラゲラと笑う。
When Reimu rolls the 90th time, number 90 cackles. I think it wanted me to like look up at the clock and then he was gonna shift my dice.
これが94回目だ。お前の負けだよ。
That was the 94th roll. You lose. Huh? What's wrong, Sakuya? This isn't a surprising tactic. Insist that this was definitely the 90th roll.
しっかり数えたのだから間違いないと主張するレームに対しナンバー90は このイカサマしがと怒鳴り散らす。
Reimu insists that she counted properly. Number 90 gets angry. You're a swindler! They shout. Shout back, number 90 is a swindler here. Unthinkably apologize. A 5 or higher? You're a swindler!
ナンバー90はふざけんな、そっちがそのつもりなら俺も本気でやるぜと叫ぶと殴りかかってきた。
You're a liar! And if you're gonna keep lying, I'll go all out! Number 90 shouts, throwing a punch at Reimu. Oh, challenging Reimu to a contest of violence, are we? No choice but to fight.
ナンバー90はわけのわからないことを叫びながら
Number
殴りかかって
90
くる。
shouts a load of nonsense while throwing a punch. Shout right back and attack. Attack calmly. I'm just gonna belt ya. I'm just gonna belt ya.
興奮した相手と戦うときこそ冷静さが必要だ。レームはナンバー90の隙をついて
Yeah, right in his clown
殴り返す。
ribs. It's always best to stay calm when fighting an excited opponent. Reimu counterpunch hits a vulnerable spot on number 90. I'm just getting started.
ナンバー90は聞くに耐えない罵倒を浴びせながら殴りかかってくる。
Number 90 flings horrible verbal abuse and goes for a punch. Fling horrible verbal abuse back and punch back. Ignore the verbal abuse and counterattack. Stop yelling at
レー
me.
ムの一撃をまともに受けたナンバー90はばったりと大の字に倒れた。
Reimu's attack hits number 90 squarely. Number 90 flops to the ground. All bark, no bite.
その時雑音混じりの機械的な声が響いた。
Then a staticky mechanical voice resounds.
ナンバー90レイム、両者ともルール違反だ。レイムは88回しかサイコロを振っていない。
Number 90, Reimu, you are both in violation of the rules. Reimu only rolled the die 88 times, huh? I knew it. I knew something was wrong. I didn't realize you were actually counting, Sakuya.
機械的な声は深々とため息をついた。
The mechanical voice heaves a sigh.
双方にルール違反があった以上、立っている方が正しく、倒れている方が違反者だ。
But since you have both broken the rules, the last one standing is deemed correct, and the defeated is deemed the rule breaker.
次の瞬間、ナンバー90はふっつりと姿を消した。
A moment later, number 90 disappears in a puff of air. Phenomenal. Rage plus, little schemes, permanence, desperation. A die that can roll a 1. Do I need the cheat points? I can re-roll. We got... Ooh. Okay, I can... Alright, so Sakuya again. I'll get more attack. And I can trade my little schemes up here to get more... renew it. Use this effectively. So... Great. So... Currently that's 3 levels I've gotten. I've gotten 1 whole influence on Sakuya and 0.5 on Flandre. That's what's going on right now. Okay. Sakuya's still in the lead by 0.5. 3 levels. Great.
ナンバー90が倒れていた場所には大激怒のサイコロが落ちていた。
Fury die lies on the ground. Die Fury. And I can just trade up this and get a... There you go. Sheesh.
赤テントだな。
Alright. So he's dead. I killed him. I'm gonna face number 13. So number 13, it wants me to spend the 10 for the constancy. But... I can get him... I probably make more money just re-rolling till I get 13 with my 6 and 7 dice. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna clean out the red tent. But I still don't have a dice that produces 0.
レームは
I still don't have a dice that produces 0, so I can't finish off the blue tent. Well, at least we can get the red tent. Then I can figure out how to beat the shit out of the guy in the yellow tent. Okay. Me in the red tent. I'm here to hurt you.
ナンバー13は世界で最も不吉なワゴンにようこそ。俺に勝ちたければ7を1回出してみせろ。簡単だろ？
What? Oh, that's easy. Wait, that's easy. I can just do 1 times 7. Yeah, that is simple. Alright. Welcome to the unluckiest wagon in the world. If you want to beat me, then roll 1-7. Simple, right?
看板によると
According to the sign, 18 to win, 5 to play. Yeah.
レームはサイコロを振る。
Reimu rolls the dice. If she gets a 7 here, she wins. Doesn't matter. Negates 2 to 5. Who cares? That's a guaranteed 7. I win.
そんなことがあってたまるか。ナンバー13は呆然としていたが、やがて泣く泣く報酬をレームに差し出した。
What if you do times 0 in the copy dice? That might work. That might work actually. We're gonna, but how's that possible? Number 13 is flabbergasted, but then she starts crying and hands Reimu her reward. That will work for 0, but then I still have to roll exactly a 1. Which, if I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't roll exactly a 1. I have to roll a 1, 2, and a 3. I think it was, right? You have to roll exactly a 1, exactly a 2, and exactly a 3. So that's why I need a 0 dice, because this is a multiplier. So if I roll 1 and times 0, it's 0. If I roll 1 with the passive resolution, it's a 2. So I can very easily make this dice roll a 2 and make it roll a 3, but I cannot make it roll a 1 at the moment. In fact, I only have 2 uses of it, which is a little scary because it means I might have to pick a different way to get the 3 or a different way to get the 1 depending on. Either way, I need a 0 dice specifically because I cannot roll everything within that. So, yeah, there you go. That was a rather difficult game, but we won. Alright. Another place that's empty now. Need someone to clean up properly.
どのワゴンを
Do you sell anything?
ナンバー13は俺のお宝ハイテンションを譲ってやる。代わ
An
りに
excitement die. That's only 6s. Sounds pretty good to me. No, don't need that.
レーム
Okay. Alright. So I guess we're going back to the yellow tent. Still not sure what to do here. Someone sold a... No, they sold a desperation dice. They sold desperation, a consistency dice. Or a contest dice, and a dissatisfaction dice. They might have sold a dice that could roll a 0, but not a guaranteed one. Is green tent open yet? Probably not.
支配人 レームは
Oh, it's open. It is. The green tent is open.
レームは
Alright, let's go inside.
緑テントに向かう2人の前にピエロが立ちふさがった。
So pair heads to the green tent, cloud stands in their way.
紅白の方は VIP 通行証をお持ちではありませんね。
Red and white one doesn't have a VIP pass, does she? Maybe that's exactly why we need one. We need a pass even though we're at the circus, do we? What's a VIP
お客
pass?
様が最高ランクのプレイヤーであることを証明するものです。
Proves that you're a player of the highest rank.
VIP 通行証をお持ちでない方は緑テントには入場いただけません。
Those without a VIP pass aren't allowed to enter the green tent. Ah, one of those.
紅白
How much does it cost?
VIP 通行証を得るには30
You need
CP
30 cheap points to acquire a VIP pass. Pay to win.
紅白
Okay.
レームは 30CP をピエロに見せた。
He shows the clown 30 cheap
確認
points.
しました。
Everything's in order. Please take this VIP pass. Precious crown made from the bookbug king's head that proves you are a VIP. That's disgusting. Still think it's pay to win. This crown's a little odd. It's worth 30 cheap points. Handle it with care.
レームは
Alright. Let's go in the green tent.
マリサが
It's the green tent, Marisa says, where the strongest people at the circus compete. Whoever we decide to fight will need the right dice. 1, 42, and 14.
だ 42という数字に
Here,
は
the number 42 has
2つ
two
の意味が
different
あると言われてい
meanings.
ますつまりもしかしたらナンバー42もまた2つの姿を持つ
So maybe that means number 42 has two different forms, too.
誰
There's some guys to talk to outside,
記憶
too.
喪失ではない方のナンバー14は本当は3桁の番号にしたかったらしい
Number 14, the one without amnesia, actually wanted a 3-digit number for their name.
あいつの了解って口癖に関係した数字らしいぜ
Apparently, it's a name related to the way they ask, copy that all the time. 10-4. He wanted 104. I see.
誰に話を聞こ
You need talking to.
う伝統と格式それが緑テントの本質です
Tradition and formality, those are the essence of the green
と
tent.
ころで私は面白いサイコロを持っているのですが興味はありますか
I have some fascinating dice here. Are you interested? Maybe.
マイペースですたくさん手に入ったので 1CP でお譲りしますよ
They're my dice die. I came into possession of a lot of them, so I'll give you one for one. I'm good.
誰に
And then he fucking turns into dust, right? Like all the other people do. Hold on, there were two people out here who said they would give me information if I gain access to the green tent. This guy?
中央広場には
Master of the Circus at Central Plaza. No, it's Passerby C.
真のナンバー14が提供
The
する
game that the true number 14...
です
The game that the true number 14 should provide is 919.
あなたが真のナンバー14に勝利したら時計盤を見せてあげてください
If you beat the true number 14, please show them the clock
通
face.
行人はさ
The passerby leaves. Oh, okay.
ゲーム
Cool. And there's another one to the side here that I can talk to. On the North Road. Talk.
誰に
This guy.
だが
The green
ナン
10
バ
is
ー
where number
42
42
に
is.
勝った
They
や
don't
つ
play
に
tricks, they're just strong.
そいつは
Someone beat number 42 once. 13 is the key. Okay.
誰に
This guy.
そう言うと通
I
行
have
人
an
は
item I'd like to suggest to you for your fight in the green 10, Miss Reimu. Passerby A that takes out a Eureka dice.
30CP です
It's 30!
それだけの価値はあるかと
I believe it's worth the price. Eureka, a die born from the joy of discovery. Its number is multiplied by the other die. Times 1, times 2. Oh my god, wait, this dice is insane. And actually might be pivotal. Maybe. Something.
レームは
Okay, well before we go and do that, we need to go figure out what the games actually are in the green tent.
マリサが
緑テントだこのサーカスで一番強い
Alright.
どの輪
So wait, there's two number 14s. Oh shit. So the true number 14 is 919, and you have to, when you beat him, you show him the clock face.
「ナンバー14は申し訳なさそうに最近自分は記憶を失いまして 自分がどんな勝負を提供する人間なのか覚えていないのですと告げる。
Number 14 regretfully says, I lost my memories recently. I don't remember what kind of contest I used to
自
provide.
分がどんな勝負を提供していたのか調べてきてくれたらあなたと勝負しますよ。
If you could investigate what kind of contest I used to provide, I'll take you on. How are we supposed to know if we find it, well, what is even correct? Gut instinct, perhaps. Say 919.
ナンバー14はしばらく考え込んだ。
Number 14 thinks for a few
言わ
moments.
れてみればそんな気がしてきました。
Now that you mention it, yes, that feels right.
9を1回出して次に1を出して最後に9を出したらあなたの勝利です。
If you roll a 9 and then a 1 and then finally a 9, then you
看
win.
板によると
50! 20! We're betting based on it feeling right, huh? Some other time.
どのは
Uh-huh.
看板
Well, fuck.
マリサ
Okay.
どのは俺はナンバー14を仕方なく名乗っているものだ。
I am number 14, or rather someone who has no choice but to use that
言
name.
われた通りの数を出すのに飽きてるなら俺と勝負しよう。了解？
If you're bored of simply rolling numbers other people tell you to, then have a contest with me.
看
Copy
板
that.
による
Oh, wait, this is the guy who likes saying copy that. According to the sign, reward for winning 50, cost to play 20. Right, so what do we need to roll this time? I think we're supposed to figure it out on our own. Uh-huh.
とマリサ
And 42.
ナンバー42は
Don't panic.
慌てないで。
This contest is very simple.
42を出せるか出せないかですと
Either you roll a
紳士的に告げる。
42 or you don't, number 42 says in a gentlemanly manner.
看板によると
According to the sign, reward for winning 50, cost to play 20. Another crazy number, but not one that's out of our reach. So all you have to do is roll a 42. And 7 times 6 is 42. There is a dice that guarantees 6s. But considering I win 50 cheat points, I can probably just mash reroll, right? Flandre's dice lets me cheat a little bit here. I don't know what it actually wants you to use normally. I guess it would want you to use the Eureka dice, right? But then, but the Eureka dice, you could roll a 6 times 7 with the Fury or the Anger dice. So yeah, you could have a 7 times 6, but I have QED, so I have times 7, so I only need a 6 face. So I think my best bet is actually just to roll the 7 and go for the 6 on the partiality, because even if I have to re-roll 16 times, I get 50 points for this. So I'm still making, no matter what happens, I'm making a profit of 14. And there's no way I'm gonna burn all of my points trying to roll for that. Because it's basically a 1 in 3, and I will not fail a 1 in 3 that many times.
1回目のサイコロだ。
This is the first roll. For anyone who doesn't roll a 42, she'll lose. Wait, what? 42 to 54, victory. Exactly 13. Huh? Wait, why do I win if I roll between 42 and 54? So what happens if I roll 13? $13 was the secret. So I guess if you roll a 13, you win automatically. Or something happens to create a situation where you could win. But I can also... But why can I win with a 42 to 54? That's my question. He said you have to roll a 42, but I can clearly overroll it. 6 plus 7, 6 times 7. Yeah, I get that, but it still... It still doesn't... It's gonna... Look, either I win and I get my points immediately, or I create some bonus situation with the 13. But I gotta admit, I'm very curious about the 13. So I think the easiest way to do it is just this, right? Yeah. The oldest rule. Get a 13 on the ultimate question. When Reimu rolls a 13, number 42 shakes their head and grins wryly. I see, I see. And let us have a different sort of contest. If you can roll a 15 or lower, you win. That's it? Really? Okay, so you need to trigger an exact... You trigger an exact 13 and you can make it easier. But I could have won by overwhelming power, but I got an achievement, so, you know. Nodding several times, number 42 says, "You win," and gives Reimu her reward. A moment later, number 42 vanishes. Okay, let's see what's going on here. +4, extreme excitement, guaranteed 7. And anger plus. Recover, full heal, attack +3. I don't need an extreme excitement. I'm gonna reroll. Attacks up. Repair die. Wait, really? Well, Remy comes in clutch with the 0 dice. If I just take this. If I take this, Sakuya is still ahead by 0.5, and I get my 0 dice, and I can go take that. Hold on, so 0 + 1 is 1. 0, 2 is 2, and then 1 + 2 is 3. So I can use it the rest of my 1 dice, and I can keep this. Yeah, so the resignation dice here is, and it gives me free HP as well, so Remy is the call. So I do need to take this, which means I need to give up something. Big schemes has been coming in handy. I can, okay, actually, if I get another dissatisfaction dice, I can beat the 919 guy because I can use the unprecedented dice with the dissatisfaction dice. So I can get another one of those. So I'm going to cash in on the big schemes. It's done me well, and it's one that I can get back if I need it. Surprisingly, the sort of plain strength what you rely on when all else runs dry. It was a good game indeed. I don't get it at all. I could explain, but it would take a while. Could you please explain... Could you please explain why 13 did something different there? I don't actually know why. Okay, so now everybody has a minimum of 3 influence. But Flander's got the most influence. But currently it's Sakuya 1, 0.5 Remy, 0.5 Flandre this chapter. So I need Sakuya to stay in the lead, which she is. Okay. It was a good game indeed. Okay. So yeah, what I need to do now is I'm gonna go back to the blue tent and use the rest of my blue dice, and I can buy another blue dice, the 1 dice, as well. Okay. I still don't know how to beat the guy in the yellow tent. Okay. But we can beat this guy. Yeah, we can beat this guy.
ナンバー6は看板によると
1, 2, and 3. 13, 3 to play. Can be done.
1回目のサイコロだ
It's the first roll. If Rainbow can't roll a 1, she loses. Roll exactly a 1. Roll dissatisfaction with resignation. Guaranteed. Okay.
見事だ
Excellent.
次は2だ
Next. You need a 2. I've got this.
2回目の
Second roll. She can't roll a 2. So here I can run a little schemes. With resignation. Guaranteed a 2.
素晴らしい
Splendid
最後
indeed.
に3を出すんだ
The final roll, you must get a 3.
最後
And now we just use the last of our dissatisfaction with a little schemes for exactly a 3.
完璧だ
Ah,
ナンバ
perfect.
ー6は静かに拍手
Number
し
6 claps quietly and hands over Reimu's reward. Big EXP boost for that. What a troublesome opponent, but we won, so it's okay.
ナンバー6は君がナンバー1を地獄に送った段階で私がここにいる意味は失われた君の健闘を祈る
When you sent number 1 packing, I lost any reason to stay here. I wish you all the success, number 6 says before going away. What a strange person.
ここは青気にするな
It's for the strays you used to gather, but you beat them all, Reimu. Don't worry, more strays will end up here soon. Well, everyone's really gone, huh? Marisa was right. There will be more wagons here in no time. So I've cleared the red tent and the blue tent. I have not cleared any of the yellow tent. And if I go back to the center and buy dissatisfaction dice, I can clear out another one of the... I can clear out another one of the green tents. So let's do that. I can easily get enough points to challenge the Circus Master, but I'd rather do all of the tents if possible. Because they give 5 EXP for, like, clearing them out. And I want that influence. Though I'd assume there's an achievement for just paying the 99 up front. But yeah, I have more than enough at this point. I think I kind of cheated. Well, I didn't really cheat. I could have cheated the 42 one, but I got through it the way the game actually kind of intended. But it's nice that the game does have, like, oh, okay, you have the multiplier dice. You can still. What I'm really confused about is the fact that it says you need to roll a 42, but then there's a 12-digit range between that and 42. 54 to 42. Okay. Talk to the collectors who give dice. So I need collector 4. He has the desperation, the contest, and the dissatisfaction dice. And the dissatisfaction dice is what I need for 15. Domo. Thanks. Continue negotiating. No, I'm good. We're gonna head to the green tent. Okay. You get an achievement if you clear all the tents. Oh, okay. So you can use your health to buy cheat points. So what you could do is you could cash in all of your cheat points or all of your HP for cheat points and then get a heal level up and then just do it like that, but that's not as fun. Okay, so we can take on the 919 guy. Roll a 9, then a 1, then a 9. You win. And I can do this easily. First roll. She's a 9 here or she'll lose. So I can use up this 8 dice I've had since like the beginning of the game. And I can roll it with a 1 for a guaranteed 9. Very good, number 14 says. Next is 1, but why 1, I wonder. This is the second roll. I need a 1. So resignation and dissatisfaction. Aha. Very good. 14 says. Last is 9. Oh. And that's it.
ナンバー14は不思議そうな顔のまましばらく黙っていたが、あなたの勝ちですね。いい勝負でしたと言い、 報酬をレームに手渡した。
Number 14 is silent for a few moments, mystified, but then says, "Looks like you won. Good game," and gives Reimu her reward. There's a level up. So it's 0.5. It's currently 0.5 0.5 flan, 1 for Sakuya. Recover 50 HP is useless. Attack is nice. I'm gonna reroll. Fury plus Desperation. Attack and max HP. I'd like that. If possible. Reroll again. I have plenty of points to do this with. I want Sakuya or Flan. I don't want a recovery though. I don't want to recover. Ooh, wait, a double attack up from Flan. That'll put Flan equal with Sakuya, and I will get another level up. Okay, so Flan is now show the clock face.
ナンバー14はじっと時計盤を見ていたが、やがてそうだ、思い出したと叫ぶ。
So it might be that even if you lose, you still show him the clock face. Maybe. For 14 stares at the clock face for a few moments, but eventually shouts, "That's it! I remember."
鏡文字、鏡文字だ。
Mirror writing. It's mirror
次
writing.
の瞬間、
A moment later,
ナンバ
number
ー14
14
の姿が消え
disappears.
た。ナンバー14がいた
Two
場所には
dice are on the ground where number 14 used to be. Clock face lost. What was that all about? Don't ask me. If even Patchouli doesn't know, then there's no hope for the rest of us. Pick up the dice.
一つ目のサイコロは
The first dice is Fury or Resignation. Well, I might as well get another Resignation, right? 0 is an odd number. But if I roll it with the dissatisfaction, I can just get a new 0, these new 0 dice.
落ちていたのは諦めのサイコロだった。
He finds a Resignation die on the ground. The second die is Desperation or Permanence. Chat, I don't remember what Permanence is. I know what Desperation is. I don't remember what the Permanence dice is. Either way, I'm just gonna use this up and see what it gives me. Okay, that's fine.
落ちていたのは1か
Desperation can roll a 1, so I don't have to buy another dissatisfaction dice. What a strange person.
マリサが
Okay, so our current situation is I have beaten almost everybody here. Well, I think we should, before I mess with the last green tank guy, because I'm gonna get an overflow of cheat points, and I probably caps at 99. So let's go deal with the yellow guys.
レームは
Let's go figure out the yellow guys puzzles. So a reminder, Remy's at 0.5, Sakuya is at 1, and Flandre is at 1 for influence this chapter. So I still need... There probably will be a decision time, which gives a flat +1, which I'll give to Sakuya, for sure. But Flan only needs one more level of influence before she's maxed out. Okay.
ここは
Everyone's gone. Okay. Do any of these guys have any info on the yellow tent that I missed?
怒りは
Yellow tent has a lot of pent-up anger about society and a okay. Business to be found wherever you go. That doesn't matter.
誰にも楽勝できそうにない
Okay, that's just calling me a sucker.
CP
For sure, alright, and that's the guy who exchanges. Okay. So, we're going in the yellow tent. I can't believe I didn't get through a single yellow tent. I didn't get through a single one of these. There's nobody to talk to. The only guy I talked to died or something.
どのワゴン
Look at the wagons. Alright, let's go with number 0.
ナンバー0は無言のまま
Right, I didn't do this guy because I didn't know what the fuck he was asking
両
me.
手でバッテンを作った看板
According to the sign, 18, 5 to play. Yeah, sure.
レームがサイコロを振る
Raymu rolls the dice. If she gets anything but a 0 here, she wins. Oh. Ah. Ah. I see. That's the gimmick. That's the gimmick. Zero shrugs silently. Raymu loses. We need to use a die to nullify the debuff here, right? Yeah, if we don't have them, we're done for. You should carefully examine the abilities of different dice. What are you supposed to do? That's frustrating. Okay, somebody was selling one of those for sure, but that's an easy solve. But obviously, before I do that, I want to use up some dice. So let's check the other wagons. It doesn't hurt my my CP at all, my cheat points. Number 23.
ナンバー20私がナンバー23である以上
My name is number 23. All things are somehow directly or indirectly appropriate to something. A strange, incomprehensible introduction. Self-evident what my contest should be. No, it's not, but okay. What a weirdo.
1回目のサイコロだ
This is the first roll. What? What? 5, 6, anything else. So it sounds like I would want 5 or 6, right? What the fuck is this guy asking of me? Okay.
ナンバー23は嬉しそうにうなずくとレームに次のサイコロを
Raymu, number 23 happily nods. It tells Raymu to roll again. I got 6, right? Now he wants 7. He wants you to roll multiple times to get total of 23. Well, I'm currently at 6. Now I'm at 10.
ナンバー23は若いもんはまるで分かっとらんなと言うとレームを追い払った
Number 23 says youngsters these days just don't get it and shoos Raymu away. Raymu loses. Okay.
起点
I lost, apparently.
どのワ
I have no fucking idea what that was about, but I guess if I roll yellow, he tells me to go touch grass.
1回
All right. Five or 6, huh? I don't even know the best way to like roll this. As you can see, the odds are stacked against me a little bit. Which dice has the most 5s and 6s on it? None of them, really. Oh, well you half of the dice. Half of the dice here. Okay.
Number 20
Roll again. Now I need exactly a 7, which I will do the same thing again. Okay.
ナンバー23は若いもんはまるで分かっとらんなと言うと霊夢を追い払った。
Youngsters these days just don't get it. And shoos Reimu away. Reimu loses. I do? Why? Did you tell me why I lose?
起点と
Gonna eat my dice rolls and not really tell me what's going on. I'd rather not do that, actually.
霊夢
Alright. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm gonna assume that I need to roll the green into the red number. So let's do that. Roll a 6. It's not the points that I care about, it's using all my dice rolls that I might need. So I rolled a 6. So I'll roll a 6 again. And then I need to roll
ナンバー20
and then I need to roll a 6 again.
Number 23は満面の笑みを浮かべると霊夢に次のサイコロを振れと
Number 23 offers a wide smile and tells Reimu to roll the next die. He wants another 6, and that tells me it's the win because it gives me my payout. But like, what the fuck is this?
Number 23は拍手喝采すると霊夢に報酬を渡した。
Number 23 cheers and applauds the hands Reimu her
見
reward.
事わしの
Incredible,
味方と
you've
言って
beaten me.
ナンバー23はどこかに去っていった。ナンバー23が立っていたところ
Theory
には
die lies on the ground. Die. I haven't used my other one. Okay. I have no idea what his game was. I really don't. Do I need this dice? I might need this dice. I might need it, but I might not need it. You know, I might not need it. Those are big numbers. Fuck it. Same uses anyway. Alright. Who was that person anyway? Just an oddball. Just a goddamn mess. And I don't even remember what 9 was. I'm going back to save though. I need to get the permanence
霊夢
dice.
は賑やかな
Going back to the bookmark. Alright. Please. Please. Mmm.
レームはほ
I need to get the whatchamacallit dice. I need to get the dice that protects against negation debuffs. Do any of you guys do that? I don't remember. Those are the collectors who want dice. No, I need to see. So the first guy... What's the first guy sell? He sells schemes and resignation. Oh, he did sell a resignation dice. I forgot about that. Okay, well that's pivotal. I forget what the Shady guy sold though. I don't need these dice. Okay, well I can't buy the shield dice, and I missed out on the one that was dropped from the green tent, which might be the only way I can actually beat the yellow tent, unless I get one from a level up bonus, which I can initiate if I beat this guy. Alright. What do you want, 9? I am number 9, the two of us. Oh, right. Right, this guy.
Number 9
Yeah, this guy. I remember this guy. Okay. Okay, alright. Just throw some of the desperation dice. Go to the next round. Throw it again. Okay. Go to the next round. I'm getting all my... I just said I want to go to the next round. Surrender.
お疲れ様と言ってナンバー9はサイコロを片付ける。
Very well, number 9 says cleaning up the dice.
レームの負けだ。
Reimu loses. But she didn't... I didn't lose any points.
起点
There's something about this guy. He's... I have enough information. Well, actually, I don't, so... I need more information. The fortune teller. Yes, please.
あなたの未来は
Your future isn't clear. All I can do is encourage you to do your best. If it wasn't free, that would just make... That would make anyone upset, not just Reimu. Okay.
誰に話を
You call the other guy. I need to go back in the red tent. There's the guy who's selling the Eureka dice, but I don't really know what to use that for. I can't roll higher than a 90 with it, right?
今じゃただの広場だ
Just a little square now, all cleaned up thanks to you, Reimu. Talk to the passerbys. Tell me.
起点特にナンバー9は
Especially number 9.
忘れちまった
Only cowardly swindlers hang out in the yellow tent. Challenging them is like saying that you're a sneak too. Did I forget to talk to these guys? Especially number 9. What was their deal? I seem to have forgotten. Now tell me.
分かってるじゃねえか
Glad you understand. Number 9 is a tried and true scam
だ
artist,
があいつの集
but they
中
can't
力は
concentrate
2回目
past
の
the
サイコロ
second
を
dice
したと
roll.
ころで切れる
What's that mean?
3回目のサイコロ
You
を
should be able to overcome their trick right before you roll the third die. Okay, I forgot to talk to these guys, clearly, because that solves that problem. It's like any way of cheating. If you know the trick, it's an easy beat. Well, we need to stop the cheating while it's in progress.
誰に
That would
話
explain why he's hesitant to do the third roll. But I just didn't have the right guy talk to get the information prompt. How did I forget to talk to these guys?
頭が悪いのに
Everyone in the yellow tent is stupid coward pretending to be an intellectual.
ナンバー23
And number
は
23
最悪
is
だ
the worst.
あいつ
They, well, you understand, right? No, tell me. What the fuck was their problem?
ありがてえ
Thanks much.
ナンバー23
To beat number 23, you have to roll 3 sixes in a row.
必要がある
Oh,
3回目のサイコロ
try
を
asking them, is this math right? Before rolling the third time. Oh, their face will be a sight to see. Ooh, funny story about that one, buddy. 3 6s in a row, huh? I like that. I like that a lot. Shut up, Remy. Okay, well, so yeah, that was the solution. That was the solution, and I just forgot to talk to these guys. I'll give you my treasure and excitement dice for 10. That guarantees 6s. I don't need that. I need a dice that blocks negations. Number 90. Number 7. There it is. Constancy. That's the one. That's the one I need. I'll give you my constancy die, which it cancels out all debuffs. So this is the one I need. Smiles and waves. I think you'll be able to go all the way. Good luck. With that number 7 vanishes. Well, fucking don't lose this dice. Don't lose this fucking dice. That would be really bad. So let me think. I can buy a little schemes if I need it, and I don't remember what the last guy's game is. Number 14 in the green tent. I need to beat the cheater. But we'll just get rid of this because this is one I can re-get if I need it. Just wanted to get away from this contest. And me too. All right, now we can go back to the yellow tent. There we go. And then there will be one left for the green tent, and I can figure out what I need there. I might not need the Eureka dice. I might not need the Eureka dice because I have QED7. Okay. Take me to where we need to be. Kind of wish I could just fast travel to the yellow tent. Everyone's gone. Alright. First thing is I beat the cheater because he pisses me off. Actually, you know what? They're both cheaters. Fuck both of them. Hey, motherfucker, let's play a game. Yeah, let's play a game. Great. Daishori!
ナンバー0はしばらく大きく目を見開いて黙っていたが、やがて泣きながら報酬を手渡した。
Number 0 is silent for a short while, then their eyes are wide, eventually crying. They hand over Rainbow's reward. Fucking bastard. Frustration. No, reroll. Repair dice and obtain Fury Plus. What dice could I repair? I could repair Flandre. Flandre's dice would be the biggest repair. It'd be up its uses by 5. And then I'm getting a Fury Plus, which I have here. Which I can cash in one of my regular Furies for high numbers anyway. Yeah, I'll do it. Restore 5 uses of the selected dice. That's perfect. Yeah. There you go. Now it's back up to full use. And now I have another Fury Plus. Alright, and now Sakuya is at 1.5, and Flandre, I believe, is at 1. Okay. So next level up, I can give it to Flan, and hopefully we'll get a decision time, and we'll give it to Sakuya. And that should be okay. There's probably still level to play in the 5th chapter anyway. But yeah, I am curious to see what happens if you max influence. But I also want to see what Sakuya's special dice is. This is the yellow tent. Alright. Now it's my turn. I am number 9. Reward for winning. Alright, let's play, asshole. Roll 2 dice. It's a 98, yeah. So I do have to burn dice roll here, so I'll just burn the dice that doesn't really matter. Which is definitely this one. And probably this one. Yep. Go the next round. 97. How does he lose concentration to roll a dice? Okay, now I get him. Go the next round.
ナンバー9は渋い顔になると本気かい？
You serious? Fine, I'll give you... I just said I wanted to go the next round,
ナ
didn't
ンバ
I?
ー9はさらに
Be quiet and play, mate!
ナンバー9はサイコロを2つ手に取った。
2 dice. Grab number 9's arm or miss your chance. Ooh! Ooh, I'm gonna expose him. An even number or an odd number? I guess just throw my... But those are all odd numbers. Shit. Oh, I can use the Remy dice here. Just toss the contest dice. There you go.
レームはナンバー9の腕を素早く掴む。ナンバー9は手の中に何も持っていなかった。
Rainbow swiftly grabs number 9's arm. Number 9 isn't holding anything in their hand.
ナンバー9はサイコロを振っていたのではなく、レームに幻覚を見せていたのだ。
Number 9 wasn't rolling dice. They were making Rainbow hallucinate that they were. Take that! Ah! Shout that they're a cheater. You know what you need to do if you don't want me to blab, right?
レームは青少年の健全な育成にはあまり向かない言葉でナンバー9を詰め寄る。
Rainbow uses words that aren't very healthy to the growth of a young man to put the pressure on number 9.
その時、雑音混じりの機械的な声が響いた。
Just then, a staticky mechanical voice resounds.
ルール違反だ。ナンバー9。イカ様をするのは構わない。だが、イカ様を見破られたなら罰を受けろ。
That is a violation of the rules, number 9. Cheating is all well and good, but if you're caught, you will be punished.
次の瞬間、ナンバー9はふっつりと姿を消した。
A moment later, number 9 puffs into vanishes in a puff of air. You got what you deserve. Take that! Oh, that feels refreshing.
ナンバー9が立っていた
A rage die lies on top. Anger dice. Rage? Fury is just better. I don't think I need it. I think my dice assortment is like pretty much good. If I need low numbers, the desperation dice helps. Though I guess I won't have cheat points at the end of this, so there's that. Zero's still there. Yeah, I still have a little bit of this resignation dice. But I guess, considering I have Remy's dice, I probably don't need this anymore, because I don't need specific numbers. So maybe I toss it in. Sheesh.
起点とはいえ。
Graduate, you either start or here's a red 10. Of course, just empty lot now.
どの
So what do you got? What do you
ナン
sell?
バー0は怒りの
Points to an
サイコロ
anger dice and holds up 5 fingers. Oh, he sells the angry dice.
レーム
Rainbow leaves. Fuck you.
起点とはいえ。
It's a little lonely, yes. Man, it used to be a festival in here. Alright, there's one left. There's one left. There's number 14 in the green tent to take out. We're all set up. Bookmark. Okay.
レームは本にしおりを挟んだ。
What? To the green! Alright, bitch.
どのワ
What's your game? I don't
ナン
remember.
バー14
I'm number
仕
14.
方なく名乗っている
Or rather, someone who has no choice but to use that
言
name.
われた通りの
If
数
you're
を
bored
出
of
す
simply rolling numbers other people tell you, have a contest with me. Okay, so I don't know what this guy wants exactly.
1回目のサイコロだ。
This is the first roll. Oh boy. So, okay, so the hint for this guy said that he was number 14, but he actually wanted a triple digit. And the word is something related to copy that. So he probably wants 10 and 4. I assume he wants 10 and 4. Because 10-4 is like how you say copy that. So this should be fine. It's the easiest way to roll a 10. I don't have a little schemes anymore. Do I have a 2? Now I wish I had a little schemes. I have to... Fuck, I kind of have to freeball this, huh? 11%. Ah, great. Ah, great. Alright. No. Why are you rolling a 5? What? Oh, it copies the dice. I get 50. Listen, I get 50 cheat points back for winning this, so I can do this. I can do this all day. Oh, not bad. Next one. Second roll. Now I need a 4. Oh God, how do I roll a 4? I roll a 3 plus 1. Hell yeah. That's a very low chance of that happening. Alright, hold on. I can't roll a 0 on anything. Oh, that might be the highest chance I have of rolling a 4. Okay. Okay. Alright. %17 chance. Remember, chat, I make 50 points as long as I have like as long as I have 49 by the end of this game. Nice. Very good. Even if it was just coincidence, you still won. You got me. You got me, brother. You got me. That was 100% bullshit. 14 gives Reimu a round of applause and her reward. Okay. Big schemes. There's that faded dreams I was looking for. Alright, I can get a rage plus. So this'll make Sakuya and Flandre tied, I believe, right? This should make them tied. They'll both be at 1.5. But there should be the boss fight should be another level. So it should be okay. So we'll take Flan and finish. We'll max out our influence. And now I have another Rage Plus. So I can just... Yeah, I don't need all these. Will you play with me? Max out Flandere's influence. Okay. So it was before you cleared them out. How did it go? This is the left of the ancient warrior's dream. Sakuya, that's not exactly ancient in this case. Oh, there's a guy here who's still selling something. I want to give you a really good die of mine. It's an agreement die. What do you say to 15? No, I have Patchy's die. Thanks, though. Okay. So, yeah, so Flandre is maxed out. And just in case, I'll make a bookmark at a different spot. And I should get one more level or a decision time by the next chapter, so I will be able to put Sakuya as MVP. So now we go to Central Plaza. Legendary gamer. Beat all the wagons at the circus. Upon here entering the Central Plaza, the master calls out. I have confirmed that you, Miss Reimu, are the strongest one here. Would you like to try the final contest, or would you like to enjoy the circus a bit more? Try the final contest.
スペシャルラウンジにご招待いたします。
Your request to do the final contest has been accepted. I'll show you to the special
支
lounge.
配人が丁寧に礼をすると2人を先導して歩き始めた。
3 XP for that. The master bows politely, gesturing for the pair to follow him as he walks off. Special lounge must be the final battlefield. So now even if I only get 5 from the boss fight, I'll have enough for a level up.
スペシャルラウンジに入ると支配人はマリサに深々と礼をした。
As Rainbow and Marisa enter the special lounge, the master bows deeply to Marisa.
お帰りなさいませお嬢様。ゲームの準備はできておりますと支配人。
Welcome back, madam. The game is ready, the master says. Madam? Huh? Well, I'm not surprised. Yeah, it was pretty obvious. It was clear right from the start. Money!
私のことは成金マリサと呼んでくれ。
A pleasure to meet you. You can call me Novurishe Marisa. I can't believe it. You tricked me. Playing it cool, indeed. That's right. We first met this Marisa outside the circus, remember? I did, and she had no cheat points, but she didn't get vaporized for some reason. She knew too much.
お前もこのマリサはなんだか変だ。偽物かもって疑ってたろ？
と成金マリサ。
Narikin. Sure you doubted me, right? You thought it was odd that I might be a fake, says Novurishe Marisa.
だから私はこういう時の決まり文句で答えてやるよ。
Response, I have a nice little cliche for you.
騙された方が悪いんだぜ。
It's your own. It's your own fault for being tricked. Just want to get out of the circus. What I mean is that she was able to simply walk into the circus at the start.
このサーカスの外に出たいなら、このサーカスで一番たくさん CP を持つものになればいい。
You want to get out? Then you need to have more cheat points than anyone else in the circus.
だが私の方がレイムよりもたくさん CP を持ってる。
Unfortunately, I have much more of it than you do. Right, then I just have to beat you. Brilliant, mistress. Of course, I realize that as well. Therefore, this Marisa is a fake and more than likely a ceiling monster.
その通り。
Sakuya didn't know.
だから私は特別なゲームを用意した。
That you do. I have a special game for the two of us.
このゲームに勝てば、レイムはサーカスから出ていける。
I'm just gonna punch you in the jaw. If you win, you'll be able to leave the circus. How much cheat point do I need to play? Moving on, this is getting quite interesting.
たったの 9999CP だ。持ってないなら特別に別のものでも構わない。
Oh, only 9,999 cheat points. If you don't have that, you can use something else.
そう。例えば、ハクレイ・レイムという名前でもいいぜ。
Perhaps the name Reimu Hakurei, for example. Oh shit, here's the viewpoint. Firmly refuse. Ridiculous, not even worth thinking about. Smile and threaten her. Haha, that's funny. Want to try saying that again? Protest this tomfoolery and attack her. Demanding a name is worse than demanding a life. Check to see what your new name would be. Wouldn't want to be stuck with a weird name. Let's just check. I'm actually right on board there with Sakuya. What would my new name be? All negotiations call for care.
レイムは叫ぶ。
Okay. Reimu shouts.
その取引乗った。
You have a deal. We didn't have any control over that, did we? Haha, that's just like her. And that's why we like Reimu, always decisive. Reimu never changes. I need to get out of here and see Marisa.
いいだろう。じゃあ、ゲームを始めよう。
成金マリサが一冊の本を手に取った。
Great, let's start the game. Uvurishe Marisa picks up a
ゲ
book.
ームの名前は、ホラ吹き山のマリサ。消えたマリサを見つけるために、君が冒険をするゲームだ。
The game is called Marisa of Liartop Mountain. Marisa has disappeared, and you need to go on an adventure to find her. Let's get started. Wait, Marisa of Liartop Mountain? The name of the very game we're playing now.
君は謎の図書館に向かおうとしている。
Oh
持っ
boy.
ていくアイテムを2つ選べ。
You are headed to a mysterious library. Choose the items you take with you. Heavy book. A big, heavy, hardcover book. It would do some real damage if you hit someone with it. Sharp. Big scissors. Sharp, tough scissors made for manufacturing giant books. No paper can stay uncut before these scissors. Library card. A card for keeping track of who borrows what books from the library. Match. A regular match. Fine for lighting a piece of paper, but not powerful enough to heat your house on cold days. Well, I mean, if I'm going to a library... Give me a book.
アイテムをもう一つ選べ。
Choose one more item. And the library card.
君の冒険の準備は
You are now equipped for the journey ahead. Am I? Turn the page. I got a library card and a heavy book. That's skipping pretty far ahead. Start chapter 9801.
2日間の旅の後、君は古びた薄暗い図書館の前にいた。
You travel for 2 days before arriving at a dark, musty
こ
library.
の前には等身大の巨大絵本がある。図書館の扉が
There's a giant life-size picture book in front of you. It's the door to the library. Open the door and enter.
君が図書館に入ると、そこは本棚でできた迷路だった。
You enter the library. It's a maze inside, and the walls are bookshelves.
道が東と西に分かれている。
The path branches east and west. Go east.
通路を進むと鍵のかかった扉があった。中からはヒヒヒと笑う声が聞こえる。
Heading down the passage, you find a locked door. You hear a high-pitched laugh from inside. Destroy the door.
君は扉に体当たりする。
The plate. There's a plate. There's a gold plaque on the door. It says something. I think it says Marisa in Wonderland. I can't make out the top word, but I can make out the middle and bottom word. It is in Wonderland, but I can't tell what the top word is. Try to break the door open. You break the door, you leave a mark on the door. Well, let's fucking bust some heads.
君は扉を破って部屋の中になだれ込む。そこにはニヤニヤ笑う。
Oh no, the hole! Ram into the door, it opens, you tumble inside, there's a large smiling hole.
君は穴に落ちている。
You fall down the hole!
君は死んだ。
You die! You look, we died! You look happy about it, Flan. I'll keep trying until I win.
諦めないか。それでこそゲーマーというものだ。
Not giving up, that's the mark of a true gamer. Start from the beginning.
君
Well,
あい
fuck me, dude, alright. Okay, this time I'm going west.
君が本棚の間を歩いていくと北
Okay.
に向かう曲がり角が見えてきた。
As you walk through the bookshelves, you see the path bends to the
同
north.
時に大きないびきも聞こえてくる。見張り役の司書が立ったまま眠っているのだ。
You also start to hear a loud snoring. The librarian on watch duty is dozing on her feet.
君は司書の前を慎重に通り過ぎようとする。
You attempt to carefully pass by the
君の
librarian.
正が問われる。
Whether or not you can is all up to your luck. I won't know until I try.
君は足音を立てないよう慎重に歩く。
You walk carefully, trying not to make a sound. Roll an odd number, streamer. Okay.
君は司書をやり過ごして先に進んだ。
Go past the librarian and continue on. Let's hurry
君が
onwards.
北に向かう通路を歩いていると本棚の壁の間に扉を見つけた。
As you walk down the path leading north, you find a door between
扉
bookshelves.
には大きな文字で注意完全暗室と書かれている。
Large letters on the door read, "Warning, completely dark
扉の
room."
向こうからは物音
Can't
一
hear a
つ
single
聞こえない。
noise from the other side of the door. I mean, I don't have the matches, so that's not a good idea.
君が北に向かう通路を歩いている
You
と
walk down the path
本
leading
棚の
north,
壁の間
you
に
find a door
扉を見
between
つけた。
bookshelves.
扉には大きな文字
Large
で
writing on the door reads, "Serious warning, big scissors, test certification level 2 or higher required to enter."
扉の向こう
You hear a noisy flapping from the other side. I can't go in there. I don't have the scissors
君
either.
は北に向かう通路を歩いていると本棚の影の間に扉
Find
を見つ
another
ける
door.
扉の向こうからは
You're soft
小さな
snoring from
響きが
behind the
聞こえる
door.
扉には
The door has a sign on it that says, "Please present your library card." Show my library
扉
card.
を開けるとそこは小さな
You open the door and enter the small
君
room.
の背後で扉に鍵がかか
You
る
hear the door lock behind you.
中では司書が立ったまま熟睡している
Inside, a librarian is fast asleep but also standing up.
部屋の奥には小さな扉がある
There's a small door on the other side of the room. Investigate the room.
君はなるべく物音を立てないよう慎重に部屋の中を調べる
You do your best to not make any noise as you carefully inspect the room. Odd number, find something.
君は小さな箱を見つけた期待して箱を開けてみたが中には何もなかった
You find a small box, you open it in anticipation, but there's nothing inside. Great. Go to the door on the other side.
君が小さな扉を抜けると
Go through the small door and enter a winding path.
小道の先には大きな扉があ
Further
る
down the path is a large door. You can hear shouts of "Doskoi" from behind it.
扉には
A message scrawled on the door read, "No rules, punch with your weight." Oh, great.
扉を開けるとそこは小さな部屋だった君の背後で扉に鍵がかかる音がする
You open the door and enter a small room. You hear the door lock behind you.
部屋の中では2匹のウ
Inside
サギ
the
が
room, two
相撲の
rabbits are
練習を
practicing
している
sumo wrestling.
ウサギたちは君に気づくと相撲で勝負しろと言わんばかりに手
The
招き
rabbits
した
notice you. They beckon as to challenge with sumo match. Hit them with your heavy book.
君は重い本を武器にしてウサギを殴ろうとする
You attempt to hit the rabbits using the heavy book as a blunt weapon. Is this allowed? Let's rethink this. Odd number that's greater or equal to 7.
君は百科事典を取り出すとウサギを殴った
You take out
ウサギはひっくり返る
you take out your encyclopedia and smack the rabbits with it. The rabbits fall over backwards.
君は勝利を誇りに
You
思
feel
う
proud of your victory, hollow as it was.
部屋の奥には小さな扉がある
There's a small door on the other side of the room. Triumphantly leave the
通
room.
路が北と東に分かれている
The passage splits north and east.
北に向かう
The
道は
northern
鉄格
part
子で
is
塞がれている
blocked by an iron gate.
鉄格子には2本の
Grate
レ
has
バ
two
ーが
levers
ついてい
on
る
it, but neither of
ど
them
ちらも
budge.
ピクリとも動かない東側の本棚の間には扉がある
Eastern
中
patch
からフクロウが鳴くような
has a
声
door in between some bookshelves. You can hear sounds like an owl hooting past it. Oh, the librarian.
扉を開けると
Headmaster.
そこは小さな部屋だった君の背後で扉に鍵がかかる音がする
You open the door and enter a small room. You hear a door lock
部
behind
屋
you.
の中にはピンクの霧が充満していたここは図書館の受付カウンター
The room is filled with pink mist. This is the library's reception
だカウン
desk.
ターには
Woman stands behind the desk, exuding an extraordinary aura. Throw a book at her.
大きな目はフクロウそっくりだ
Her big eyes look just like an owl. Talk to her.
支所長のおふくろう様だよどうせお前さんは聞きたいことが山ほどあるんだろう
I'm Mother Owl, the head librarian. I'm sure you have plenty to ask me.
だが君に教えられることは何もないよ
Fortunately, there's nothing I can tell you.
部屋の奥には小さな扉がある
There's a small door on the other side of the room. Show her the library card.
君が司書長に図書カードを見せると司書長は新しい本が読みたいなら古い本を返してからだという
You show the head librarian your library card. The head librarian says, if you want to read a new book, you have to return the old one first. Here, take my heavy book.
懐に入れておいた百科事典を司書長に渡すと司書長はこれを持っておいきと言って黒い表紙の本を君に渡した
You take the encyclopedia out of your pocket and hand it to the head librarian. Take this with you, she says, giving you a book with a black cover. Black book, a mysterious book with a black cover. Nobody knows what's written on the inside.
扉を開けると道が東へと続いていた
As you go down the path, it continues to the east.
東に向かう君
Oh,
の
it's
行く
you.
手に大きな紙切れが立ちふさがる
Large piece of scrap paper stands in your way, preventing you from getting any further east.
紙幣の内側は人の形に切り抜かれている
Person inside the paper has been cut to look. The inside of the paper is cut to look like a person. She looks pretty hollow for her, Marisa. Since we have the chance, why don't we all say it together? Okay.
空っぽのマリサは
これが本当の私の力だ
と叫ぶと襲いかかってきた。
Husk Marisa yells, "This is my true power," and attacks. No choice but to fight. Show her the book with the black cover. Yeah, beat her up! Maybe you should talk things out once in a while. Such odd letters. I believe it's important to know exactly how strong your enemies are. How's this?
黒い表紙の本を取り出すと空っぽのマリサはおずおずと
Take out the
本を手
black
に取
book.
った。
Husk Marisa gingerly takes it.
君は空っぽのマリサと一緒に本の表紙を開く。
You and Husk Marisa open the book at the same time.
そこに書かれていたのは
Inside it. What do you want to be?
空っぽのマリサは長く長く黙り込んだ。
Husk Marisa falls silent for a long time.
ああそうかそれでいいんだよなだってレイムがそう決めてくれたんだから
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, wait, I know how this goes. I get it. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with you deciding that for me, Raymond.
空っぽのマリサはそう言うとレームに飛びかかる。
Oh, great.
レームに巻きついた空っぽ
Here
のマ
we
リサの
go.
体が
Husk Marisa jumps into Reimu. Her body is incredibly heavy as it clings to her. Wait a second.
本当の私は本当になりたいものが本当に決まったぜ
と空っぽのマリサはレームの耳にささやく。
I was truly decided what the true me truly wants to be. Husk Marisa whispers into Reimu's ear.
私は白蓮を巫女に地べたを這いずり回るしかないものの気持ちを分からせた怪物になってみよう
I'll become a monster. One that forces the Hakode Shrine Maiden to understand how people like me feel. People who can only crawl around on the ground.
君は死んだ。
You die. God damn it! We got what we deserved. Indeed we have. Fuck you. I won't accept this ending.
諦めないか
Start from the beginning? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Why are we doing this? What is this? I'm lucky, obviously. Yeah, just gonna go past her without rolling the dice. Keep going. Open the door and enter. Throw the book at them. Throw the book. Okay. Hand over the heavy book. I'm showing her the book again. But this time I'm not gonna say anything. There's nothing written here.
空っぽのマリサはしばらく白紙の本を見つめていたが、やがて
書いてみたいお話があるんだ
とつぶやく。
Husk Marisa stares at the empty page for a few moments. Eventually she says, "There's a story I want to write."
でも私が書いてもきっと完成しないし面白くもならない
But I know I'll never finish, and it won't be any good anyway. You can write it or not, it's up to you.
空っぽのマリサはクス
Don't
クス
do
と
it.
笑うと
そうかもしれないしそうでないかもしれない
と言ってペンを取り出した。
Husk Marisa chuckles. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, she says, taking out a pen.
空っぽのマリサはどんなお話を書くのか。君は別のゲームで知ることになる。
What kind of story will Husk Marisa write? You learn about a different
だ
game.
が今回の君のゲームはこれで終わりだ。
But this game at least is over now. Oh my god. Go through the whole fucking thing again. Repair dice and unprecedented. Yep. What gets a repair? Chosen dice is restored uses by 5. I could repair the unprecedented, but I was just gonna kind of replace it, you know. I guess I can repair this. I'm just kind of burning through this. But it's the only dice I have that can roll a 1, so I kind of want it. I do want to keep it, so I'll repair it. Oh, right, I had room for another dice anyway, I forgot. Because I used the rest of one of my dices in that whole ordeal. Chapter 1 we saw turned out like this. Perhaps, perhaps not. That was a good story. It's a good question, Sakuya. There wasn't anything in the game that I remembered that allowed me to get a book. So the way I handled that was different from the way it was in the game with the book. Huh. Alright, I want to punch her now. Nuvurishe Marisa turns to you and applauds.
9801章でこのエンディングに到達できたプレイヤーは君で88人目だ。
Wonderful. You are the 88th person to reach this ending in chapter 9801. Question is, how will this monster react? Ask for your victory prize. Chapter 2, right? Nuvurishe looks at you in confusion.
このゲームには勝ちも負けもない。MVP もない。
There's no winning or losing in this game, and no MVP either.
参加者全員が楽しむことが目的のゲームなんだ。
The whole point of this game is for everyone to have fun. Sakuya magically went up to 5 there, huh? Wait, no MVPs, but they're in the version I have. Did you trick me again? Nuvurishe Marisa smiles thinly.
そのつもりだった。
That was the plan, at least.
ハクレイ・レイムを永遠のプレイヤーとして私のコレクションに加えるつもりだった。
I wanted to add Reimu Hakurei to my collection as an eternal player.
状況が変わった。
Well, things have changed. What happened?
それは君がサーカスを出ればわかることだ。
You'll find out when you leave the
だ
circus.
から一つだけ聞かせてくれ。
So let me ask one last question.
成金マリサは君を見つめた。
Nuvurishe Marisa looks at you.
ハクレイ・レイム、私のサーカスを楽しんでもらえたか。
Reimu Hakurei, did you enjoy my circus? Viewpoint. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good either, but still. I wanted to fight more. Yeah, I wanted to see Reimu get burned and eaten and fall down and stuff. I didn't know why I had to play games. Circuses don't usually involve audience participation. This wasn't a circus. Was there any real need for this world to be a circus? Chat? I lost count. I lost count of which ones I've taken. How many did I take for Remy? Can I choose Remy to even her out? How many did I take for Sakuya? Is Sakuya at 2.5? I'm pretty sure Sakuya was at 2.5, right? Because I gave Remy a level up for the 0 dice. I don't think I gave Patchy anything. I gave Flandre 3 level ups. So Flandre is at 1.5. Sakuya should be at 2.5. Sakuya should be ahead of Remy, so I'll give it to Remy. That said, Nuvurishe Marisa, you fought well.
ならよかった。
Good. I'm glad. Just even them out a bit down there.
成金マリサは途方もない重荷を下ろしたかのように大きく息を吐く。
Nuvurishe Marisa heaves a sigh. It's like she just set down an incredible burden.
この後、私からの最後のサービスがある。
There's one final thing I can do for you now. Please take this. What is it?
あらゆる勝負に勝った。すべてをかき集めた。終幕となれば消え去ると分かっていても。
You won every game, you assembled every piece, even though you knew it was all but a walking shadow, a poor player.
どこか遠くで火山が噴火したかのような轟音が響いた。
Somewhere in the distance, Reimu hears an explosion like a volcano erupting.
じゃあな、レイム。
See you, Reimu.
成金マリサがそう告げるとテントの幕が開き始めた。
With that, Nouveau Riche Marisa begins to open the tent's curtain. Whoa! The big mountain! The tent!
テントの幕が開くと、そこには大きな青ざめた山がそびえ立っていた。
Tent's curtains open to reveal an enormous pale mountain piercing the sky.
山頂からは不思議な色の光が夜空に挑みかかるかのように吹き出している。
At its peak, strangely colored lights whip about in defiance of the night sky. That must be where Marisa is.
レームが周囲を見渡すと、そこには何もなかった。サーカスのテントも、成金マリサも、何もなかった。レームは理解した。あのサーカスは本当に一夜の夢で、幕が閉じた今、すべてはなかったことになったのだと。レームの足元に光を放つ何かが落ちていた。不思議に思ったレームは謎の物体を手に取ってみる。それはハッケロだった。マリサのミニハッケロにそっくりの精巧な偽物だ。これが成金マリサの言っていた最後のサービスなのだろう。その時、山の上から声が響いた。
来ると思ってたぜレイム。ホラ吹き山は私が支配した。長旅ついでに山頂まで登ってこいよ。私の新しい力をお前に見せてやる。
新しい力を見せる。つまりマリサは新たに手にした力でレームと戦いたがっている。思っていたのとは違う星を見ることになりそうね。レームは偽ハッケロを手に山を登り始めた。
Night in the Circus, Chapter 4. Meanwhile, at the Scarlet Devil Mansion. That wraps up Chapter 4. Good work, everyone. Excellent work indeed. That was pretty tough. There was a strange circus. Was it even really a circus? So many numbers were involved. In any case, let's decide on the MVP. Klappa! Sakuya! Special reward. Thorium 232. The beginning of the thorium decay chain cancels out debuffs affecting dice rolls. 004488. And it blocks debuffs. That's her special dice. Cool. And look at that, we have them all lined up here on the front. Well, we don't, because Sakuya's dice is going to get pushed to the back. What? The MVP is me. Well, I may as well be proud of what I've accomplished. All the character dice got pushed up to the front because all the other dice in front of it were getting constantly cycled through. That last game, it was this game, wasn't it? It seemed to be the very same one. It even featured the same characters. But I feel like it was fairly different from the one we played. Well, it was chapter 9801. We should think of it as a different adventure entirely. Now I'm curious about all the people calling themselves numbers. Some of them seemed like they'd snuck in from another world, didn't they? Oh, them? Yes, they were rather odd. I'd never want my name to be a number. I'd get so mad! Like, don't call me a number! Yes, yes, Miss 495, calm down. Yes, I'm sure. Patchy, the next chapter is the last one, isn't it? Indeed. Alright, then I'd like to ask you a question. Isn't there something you should be telling us? Perhaps there is, and perhaps there isn't. Whatever the case, let's begin Chapter 5. The adventure's end awaits. Chapter 5, Liartop Mountain. Oh! Final chapter. It's the menu music. The Knight's Last Tea Party. During the tea party that occurs at the end of the final chapter, the character gained the most total influence over the entire course of the game will be the MVP. So that's how that works. So whoever has the highest influence at the end of the game here is the MVP of the final chapter. So at this time, it's not about who gets the most per chapter, it's just who has the most. And it's very obvious who gets that, because I think even if I dedicated every single upgrade to one character at this point, Flandre would still beat them. Flandre has the most influence over the game. Okay, well here's where we stop. And we kept our cheat points, chat. The game actually let us keep all of our fucking cheat points. I got 97 rerolls. What the hell is that about? I'll never lose! Yeah, see, it's got the Flan, the Patchy, and the Remy dice. But now, through all those chapters, I cycle through all those dices in front of them. Because Patchy's dice used to be like here. And it got pushed all the way up here. But I don't think it's possible for me to burn through all of these dice and move Sakuya's dice up in this order. That's pretty cool, though, how they've been cycled to the front. The MVP dices are in order. Okay. But this is it for now. There's one more chapter. Oh, right. Meant to go to the title. Okay. There's one chapter left. I don't know how long it is, but I will dedicate the entire stream to it. Just, you know, just in case. I'll dedicate the entire stream to it just in case to make up for credit scene and all that stuff, right? So, I like the Circus. The Circus had like 3 battles. Maybe more, but I skipped around a couple of them. But I like the idea that you're supposed to play the numbers games. And while it is possible to abuse the cheat points to get the rolls you need, there's dice combinations that give you what you need like 100% of the time. And I think the reason why one of those guys had text that was like, all right, you got me through sheer dumb luck, but you got me. That was the guy that I just kind of brute forced because I had the cheat points to do it instead of getting the proper dice for his game. He might have actually had different dialogue based on that. But yeah, I actually really liked it. There was a couple of them that I didn't like that much. And the biggest buzzkill was at the end when I died to the boss and the game was like, all right, back to the beginning. That was unnecessary. I know my ass died and that's hee hee ha ha, but like to put me all the way back to picking your starting gear and going through all that again, it was like the chapter 3 thing again, where it's just you just press the auto button and then you kind of just sit in silence and grumble to yourself about how you got to do everything over again, and it breaks the whole pacing of it. It sucks. So that sucked. But I didn't necessarily mind it up to that point. I thought it was funny when I fell in the hole and died. I didn't mind restarting there, but restarting on I messed up. I got the final fucking input of the boss fight. I got wrong and died and had to go back to the very first step. And I was just annoyed. I was just a bit annoyed by that. But that chapter was great. I would say, I think that chapter was very puzzle heavy. So you saw the roll dice. Some of the puzzles, well, it's not that they were confusing. It was more so that you don't actually have the solution until you find the right NPC to talk to. And my bad, I missed guys to talk to. I seriously don't know how I missed them. I thought I talked to everybody, but no. So, but like the thing is, some of them have requirements that you don't need to talk to, but some of them actually you cannot progress through them. But there is a way to get around it by paying all the cheat points, which doing that seems like a terrible idea anyway. But you know, it's something you can get more later, I suppose. Either way, I like that. I like the Circus chapter. I rather enjoyed it. I wish it was easier to move around the tents. That much I will complain about. I wish it was easier to move around the tents. But I like the idea of that one a lot more than third chapter. Third chapter is definitely the worst one so far. But the Circus was quite good. I really enjoyed it. But I liked 1 and 2 as well. So next time, final chapter, we'll see how much of that is actually gameplay and how much of that's story and how much of that is dice rolling. Because I got plenty of dice. So, you know, it's just a matter of whether or not I need dice for low rolls or high rolls.